Yeah, we back. Man, YouTube is tripping, bro. I'm not even changing any of the functions or the features, and the sound keep going out. Good morning. This is the Wake Up Show. The AM Wake Up Show. I seen somebody with the Nipsey quote, top of the top. You know how to come. Smash the like button. We working. Good morning to everybody. New media again. We on top. Smash the like button. The morning show. Wake your punk ass up. Oh my gosh. Shout out to LJ from Australia. I don't know what time it is for you out there. But the Canelo, the day has come for Ryan Garcia to get humbled. We gonna see. Man, the Canelo man fans is angry at your boy. And I'm back. We gonna talk about it. I'm about to talk about it. Can I talk about mine? Listen, this has been such a terrible year for old media. Why you block me, ego? I don't even know who the fuck you are. What are you talking about? Sabra. How are you talking if I blocked you? Who the fuck are you? Hey, Shane Mosley, I barely even know who the fuck you are. Like, I don't even know who you are. You talking about why you block? How you gonna just come in with a question? I said rest in peace, Nipsey. Okay. But how are you leaving comments if I blocked you? It's not really making too much sense though. Anyway. Yeah, that motherfucker. Why you blocked me, man? You blocked. What? Who are you? I said top of the top and it deleted. Bro, if you blocked, I wouldn't be responding to you right now. I didn't block you. I seen your comment. You drunk? You still hungover? You drink? He said that comment is still up there. He drunk. It's okay, bro. He said, dude, you're good. You ain't blocked yet, so hush. Facts. Anyway, the Wake Up Show. Rupert Max, what's up? He said it's been a while. Fucking work. It's all good, man. We always find a way to connect with the different boxing fans out there. Now y'all get me early. Normally, y'all get me late. But now you got me on the morning show. The Wake Up Show. Oh my God. Hey, listen, I don't know what y'all think this new media consists of. I don't know if y'all think my heart like pump Kool-Aid. I don't know what y'all think. But we ain't gonna get knocked off our pivot talking this boxing talk because a couple motherfuckers is angry. Because unless you enlightening us and telling us what you angry about or coming with more logic, more facts, more receipts, then we don't really care. That's how it is. Canelo, I said what I said about Canelo. I stand on what I said about Canelo. 10 toes down. I don't change nothing I said about this recent shit. And we're going to talk about it some more. And we're going to talk about some more. And I don't care who mad. Don't watch my shit. I'm not finna hide the truth because of you. Now, Canelo Alvarez, his weigh-in, multiple boxing reporters that went to it were posting pictures and videos, and the shit looked dry, especially for a Canelo fight. Now, but wait, there's more. This is what old media is famous for. We are talking about the fight that is tonight, Canelo Kovalev. They want to bring up random black people or other people that have nothing to do with it, right? That does not work over here. We know all your tricks. We are talking about yesterday's weigh-in, Canelo Alvarez main event with Sergey Kovalev. What old media will try to do is say, oh yeah, but what about Charlo's weigh-in? What the fuck is Charlo? Y'all some fucking Tekashi ass snitches, bro. Y'all some rats. What does Charlo have to do with that? Like, Charlo don't fight till December. Beyond that, you can't go tit for tat with new media because nobody said Charlo is the face of boxing. Listen, they want to be new media so bad, but they can't, because at the end of the day, we're saying things that make sense logically. We are saying things for a reason and with a purpose. Canelo is the face of boxing, so I don't care what Charlo, Jermell, and Jamal's weigh-in look like, the Sam's Town fights with Mayweather promotion. None of that has anything to do with anything. You fucking rat, you. You're just trying to deflect and distract from the real conversation. Bro, no one said Charlo is the face of all boxing or the pay-per-view star. So randomly bringing up Andrade or Charlo or whatever black guy you want to bring, that don't work over here. We talking about Canelo. He got 350, 360. And the nut, you notice the DAZN money keep changing? When Canelo first signed the deal, they said $365 million. Then I just seen headlines that said $350 million. So they just took $15 million out of it. Like, this shit is funny. This deal keep changing. They made it sound like it was guaranteed money with DAZN, and the number keep changing, you know. And at this rate, that shit finna be $250 million in the next 6 months. So we're talking about the person who is supposed to be the successor to Mayweather and the face of boxing. Also, the guy who has a fight today. If you want to bring up Charlo as it doesn't pertain, Charlo's attendance don't have nothing to do with Canelo. Charlo's not fighting today. Now, this is a picture. Hey, I'm bodying old media, and it's glorious. This is a picture from somebody, a reporter, that was actually, much respect and blessing ego. I put my mama down with your channel. Baltimore, fucking with it, my guy. Shout out to B More. I was just out there for tank shit. Listen, a reporter posted this picture, and it's a panoramic view of Canelo's weigh-in. Y'all could get mad all you want. This is right before the main event came out, bro. Look, dog. Hold on. Wait for it to focus. Wait for it. We gotta look. This is Canelo's weigh-in, bro. And keep in mind that middle section, you see the cameras. If you zoom in on the picture, that middle section with cameras, that's media. So all the people in the middle are pretty much media or somebody who has credentials to get in there. Bro, that's light. That's light for a Canelo fight. I promise you, go look at Showtime cameras or whatever for Mayweather, Canelo, or HBO or whoever did that fight, and tell me the crowd looked like that. Go look at the UFC 244 crowd. Go look at, man, Conor McGregor when he fought Chad Mendez. Look at the crowd. You know, go look at when he fought Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor, Khabib. Go look at those crowds. You know, we can keep it boxing. It don't matter. Whatever you trying to do is whatever you trying to do. Right? Look at Mayweather fights and tell me the crowd look like that. Bro, I went to Leo Santa Cruz versus Carl Frampton 2 in that same very venue, and it looked more lit than that. You know, Pacquiao versus Broner, Pacquiao versus Thurman. You know, that looked equivalently lit or more lit than that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have to go like Mayweather Pacquiao and shit. But even see, this is the thing. That's even for Canelo standards. Canelo fought Chavez and had way more people. He fought Cotto and had way more of a crowd. So it's not. Look at when he fought in Texas against James Kirkland. He had hella people. So once again, they can get mad at me, new media, but the proof is in the pudding. Bro, this is a phenomenal year. This is one of my best years on this platform. It's really one of my best years. Look at how much stuff we got right. I told you Canelo's star power was dwindling down with DAZN. His fights seemed to get less interest, less promoted, less of a promotional push, and he opened the segue for other people like Errol Spence and Wilder and Andy Ruiz to become stars, taking himself off the pay-per-view market. I told you all of this stuff. The Canelo fight is not even in the T-Mobile Arena. T-Mobile Arena probably would have been overkill, but T-Mobile Arena had a venue booked. I think a hockey game or something. Look, bro, this is his shit. Look at Lance Pugmire. Bro. I've seen that. Bro, I've been. Oh my gosh, bro. I've been to Vegas. I've been in that venue, and I've definitely seen it more packed than that, for sure. Canelo's star power take a hit. The other thing that I told you guys is that I told you that going up against the UFC was not a good look. These are things I said to you guys. People said, look, I got oh my gosh, I got receipts. Bro, look at the crowd for this is Pacquiao Broner. Look, this is just in my phone. Hold on. This is Pacquiao Broner. That's me in the media section. Look. And the crowd's like actually up and moving, not like dead. Bro, that's light for a Canelo fight, I'm telling you. That's just a random picture I have in my phone. That's just, a video, excuse me. Shout out to LJ. Yeah, and The Rock is presenting the BMF belt to the winner of Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal. Order the pay-per-view from my channel. The link is in the description of this video and all of my other videos. Click on that link and order UFC 244 if you're going to get it. It does help my channel tremendously, and I appreciate all the people who've already ordered it. I was able to track, with the tracking. So, I've said the same stuff. Look at it. Canelo, when he fought Triple G 2, The Rock announced it with HBO. HBO, they had The Rock. I don't know if you guys remember this. They had The Rock announce it on his Instagram. See, my memory is impeccable. Canelo versus Triple G 2. They had this like intro video, and The Rock write a caption and announce Triple G Canelo 2 and say how it's a good fight. Fast forward to the future, UFC got The Rock, talking about, do you smell? And presenting the winner of the UFC 244 with the belt. So that's a difference in promotion. I don't know. I didn't even really see nobody at the Canelo fight, like celebrities and shit, like interviews. I'm not there, but I'm saying, like, I didn't see nobody upload no crazy, like when Floyd Mayweather fight, you'll see some celebrities at the weigh-in even. You know what I mean? He said, did anyone try to blame the turnout on Kovalev? Nah, but bro, listen. I do my job, and I do my job well. Old media is so fucked that no matter what angle that they approach this whole thing with, they will be beaten to a pulp with whatever art is, whatever they want to do, whatever they want to say, whatever excuses. We have the building surrounded. That's how tight of a ship we run with this new media. Because here's the thing. When I'm pushing for and saying, hey, why didn't Canelo fight kind of a younger, fresher person, better Biev, definitely the people who are already in his division, like Demetrius Andrade and Charlo, particularly the two black fighters, they said, oh, Kovalev is the big name. Kovalev is a big name. That's why he chose Kovalev, because everybody knows Kovalev. He fought Andre Ward. It's Kovalev. So they can't have their cake and eat it too, and now try to flip it and then say, hey, the crowd is what it is and it's doing lower numbers because Kovalev's not that popular. They've already made their bed. You guys get what I'm saying? They've already made their bed. I said, why is Canelo not fight Andrade or Charlo? They said nobody knows them. They're very boring. They're not popular. They can't sell out. He picked Kovalev because Kovalev's a big name. So now you can't back off your word and, back off your position talking about Kovalev is the reason the fight ain't selling. That don't work. You see? You can't have your cake and eat it too. They said Kovalev was a huge name. So let's get it popping. The turnout seems like it would be bigger for a Canelo fight. And Canelo fights in the past have been bigger. This is abysmal. The other thing that I said that you guys now see, look at this, bro. Look at the gaping holes. I've been there with all that shit in the back is full. That's the middle. That's the middle section. I've seen it where that whole thing is full. But the other thing is this. I told you the fight was poorly promoted. And I'm telling you the 40 days. See, like, it's new media is destroying old media so bad. It's to the point where I really feel like you guys as real boxing fans, you got to decide what you want to be. You got to decide what you want to be. You got to decide as a man or a woman who you are and what you represent. Because there's people like me in new media, and I'm saying what I say, and then you're seeing the truth in what I say over time. I'm not controlling this. Somebody sent me a comment and they said, "Oh, Ego's just trying to sabotage the Canelo fight." Bro, I'm not a saboteur. I didn't do nothing how did I sabotage the fight? Just saying stupid shit. You get what I'm saying? How did I sabotage? I'm not going to Vegas and, shooing people away and telling people not to go. I'm sitting up here in Cali. How the fuck I sabotage the fight? If they promoted it well, they promoted it well. There wouldn't be anything. I wouldn't be powerful enough to stop God's work. You know what I'm saying? If they did a great job promoting it, what the fuck would one person be? That's like me telling y'all not to go see the Joker. I ain't that powerful where I could just tell y'all not to see the Joker, and despite everyone else's review, you guys don't go watch it, or don't go watch the Avengers or Black Panther just because I said it. Come on, bro. Now, I do have some influence in this boxing game, but if it's a desired fight or well promoted, then that don't change nothing. Yeah, Courtney, what's up? So it's just hilarious. But you guys as fans, damn, it's getting hot, bro. You guys as fans got to start asking yourself a few questions, man. And like, listen, the shit I'm saying, determine if it looks like it's true or not. And then some of the other bullshit y'all be listening to and people saying the polar opposite of everything I say, you got to analyze it. How worth it is it for me to give my time to some of these guys who keep just saying the opposite of what I'm saying, and they keep getting proven wrong every time? Like, every time. It's like clockwork at this point. So you just like wasting your time then. That's how I feel. Because literally all the major talking points that I've touched on have showed up. I told you this fight hasn't, like, I'm saying, hey, the 40 days series wasn't that good to me. They had DJ Khaled, and they talk more with Maverick Carter and DJ Khaled and Draymond Green than they had Kovalev or Canelo. The KSI Logan Paul 40 days was better than the Canelo one. I told you these things. And now you're starting to see it show up by the lack of interest that people at the weigh-in, the more, you know, people are talking about UFC, etc. And this is the other thing. I told you, for like, from a DAZN perspective of promotion, some of it, like a lot of it is horrible. Like, for example, you got two people who haven't been fighting their whole life who are turning pro in Logan Paul, KSI in a rematch, right? Why would you get DJ Khaled and a bunch of like celebriton people, right, for two actual fighters in a real boxing match, right? You get DJ Khaled for that. But then for the YouTuber fight, it's more like what you would expect from All Access on Showtime or 24/7. Doesn't that seem ass backwards? Doesn't that seem ass backwards to have the novelty YouTuber fight and then present it like it's a real 24/7? But then the real actual fight with Kovalev, who has an amateur pedigree, you know, been boxing all his life, fought a gold medalist in Andre Ward. Canelo been boxing as a pro since 15, right? For the real fight, you make it like kind of gimmicky and commercial with DJ Khaled. That don't seem backwards, like just from a creative, like a visual creative standpoint. Why don't you give the DJ Khaled treatment to the fucking Logan Paul shit? It seems like maybe people in that, because these are two different types of fan bases. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe the people who like Logan Paul, they might like hearing from Draymond Green or someone else that they know. You know? They might like hearing from DJ Khaled. Why would you give that type of celebrity treatment or whatever to Canelo Kovalev and put together this bullshit 40 days, and then Logan Paul and KSI got a more crispy 40 days? That's just stupid, bro. And I told y'all this shit. And now watch the Logan Paul KSI weigh-in and tell me if it looked the same as Canelo. Here's another thing. Why you got Logan Paul KSI and there ain't no major boxing that's competing with, but you got your biggest star like Logan Paul KSI? They're not professional fighters yet. They're 0-0. You know, they haven't had a professional fight. Why do you have the biggest person who's responsible for two of your three, just as a business decision, who's responsible for two of your three highest viewed programs on DAZN? Why you got him competing with UFC 244, which is what I said from the beginning. And then you got KSI, Logan Paul, and their competition is Jamel Herring in Fresno with Top Rank. So somehow, some way, you made sure KSI, Logan Paul, right, the fight that real boxing fans aren't really necessarily even getting behind, is not competing with any other major fight cards. But your biggest star, who's produced 2 of 3 of your highest viewerships for boxing, you got him competing with UFC 244. Horrific. This is just horrific. Horrible planning. Like I said, the 40 days, you did a better 40 days, or had a more well put together 40 days for the 2 YouTubers. Speaking of the YouTubers, bro, there's so many angles, and this is the same shit. It's just like a broken record saying the same shit, right? Standard for today's world: make the fake seem real and the real seem fake, I guess. But here, check this out. Smash the like button too. We got to start getting these likes up quicker. Hold on, let me see where we at. Cause I noticed I ain't been on y'all about the likes, and our likes ain't where they need to be. Yeah, we got to get these likes, push that shit to 100 or better. Yeah, we got to get these likes up. Rasai or Razai Sage. You stay on the grind, King. Facts. Appreciate you. We gotta get these likes to 100. Very close to it. Let's go. Smash that like button. If y'all listen, we gonna have to listen. My time is money. Cause if I'm not doing this, I can do regular videos. My time is money. If y'all like this format, y'all gotta get them likes up. Push them likes up. Because it's gonna just be start and stop. And if I have to keep doing this, then I'll just do shorter and shorter streams and handle my other business, because this takes away from just regular editing, regular edits. I could just boom, boom. I could slap in an hour's time. I could slap multiple edits out. You know what I'm saying? But if you like this format, this slows my workflow down. So I don't mind it. I like, you know, being able to rap to y'all. The super chats are great. The conversations are great. But if you like this format, y'all got to get these likes up. Anyway, yeah, man.
Want to hear the song anyway?
What the fuck, bro? That Alexa should be just talking back. I don't like that, man. Anyway, yeah, that Alexa just came on randomly. Someone started talking back. Yeah, it's just weird. Why was Canelo Kovalev even promoted? Like, first of all, you got him competing with UFC 244, which I told y'all was a no-no. So beyond that, it's just like, why was it promoted like this? You know. Third of all, DAZN, remember they said Canelo could fight two people. It said he could fight Triple G or Kovalev. Why is DAZN so hell bent on the Triple G third fight? Right. That's one thing. And then two, where did Kovalev even come from? Like, Kovalev is an ESPN main events top rank fighter. Why Kovalev? Who, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's what I'm saying. The jig is up for Canelo, bro. He's a good fighter, but with all the strategies and like little controversies and shit like that, people are losing interest. Plus, you pulled the plug on him off the pay-per-view model, because before, at least the fans that he has would be able to pay the pay-per-view. Now people don't know when his fights are and all that. It's crazy. His star power is definitely dwindling. I ain't seen no Canelo weigh-in look like that. And the great thing about new media is I'm the face of the channel. I created the channel. But at the end of the day, you can't stop God's work. You know, you can't stop new media, because you could try your best to blame it on me and just say, oh, you're hating and shit. But the message is getting too strong and it's getting out there, and you have more and more people speaking up. So look, this person of boxing media, he writes for the LA Times. Look, you can no longer just say, oh, ego hating. Look, Dylan Hernandez, Canelo Kovalev weigh-in. This is the emptiest I have seen one of these things. So, what's popping? How you gonna blame me? Look, Lance Pugmire, credentialed media. One of the lightest weigh-in crowds I could recall for a fight of this magnitude. Lance Pugmire. So you can't say the black channels. Bro, look. So what you gonna say? Oh, ego did this? Bro, it's over for y'all. I told y'all. We not ever letting up. I'm gonna kill all you motherfuckers, bro. I'm gonna make sure old media is done for. This ain't no horror movie where you think the killer, you know, you think Michael Myers is down and then you put the knife right by him and then lay on the bed, like sit on the bed and he get up. Look. Keith Eidick. For what it's worth, the crowd here at MGM Grand is smaller than for any other Canelo weigh-in that I can remember. Bro, they came on my video mad as fuck at me. Like I made the weigh-in. I didn't tell people not to go to the weigh-in. Why? What you mad at me for? That's how many people you need to hear it from? And none of the people were black. Because I know they like to say, the black channel. None of those people were black that said that. So what's popping? It's looking bad for y'all. Sam Alvarado, smash that super chat button while you at it. Facts. Salute, Ego. Randy Ridley, appreciate you. Smash the damn like button. It's free. He said Canelo fans still saw. Man, it's over. It's over for old media. I told you. And the more they squirm and try to get out of it, the worse it's gonna get, bro. It's worse. I'm not letting up on all these points. We got them in the vice grip. We got them in the bear trap. Good luck getting out. You ever try to pull apart a bear trap? You were watching one of them cartoons where they try to open up the bear trap jaws? Good luck. Shout out to Mr. J. Facts. And DAZN still want to pay Canelo $35 million. It's crazy. Bro, there's no way you that's a winning formula. It's just what it is. That type of turnout for the weigh-in. They still have tickets on sale. You're paying him $35 million. You're giving Canelo $12 million. That's $47 million, bro. And you've done away with pay-per-view. Where's the money coming from? There ain't that many sponsorships. You know, you think you think Canelo Kovalev got more brand new sponsorships than UFC? Bro, the UFC got The Rock, the biggest actor, the highest paid actor in Hollywood right now. They got him a part of it, and you know, he already has a wrestling fan base, an acting fan base, women like him, and The Rock is in New York putting the belt on the winner and at the weigh-in and shit. Who, Golden Boy, who did they have at the weigh-in? And you know how I know it's bad? You know how I know it's bad? This is for a Golden Boy card. This is actually one of their best cards for like a pay-per-view type of Canelo fight. If you really analyze it, this is actually one of their best cards. That's how you know people are getting tired of it, because it's just like Tyson Fury versus Otto Violin. I told y'all that I was like, who the fuck is Otto correct? But I told you I had seen him before, and he's at least better than Tom Schwartz. So you see, Tyson Fury downtrended from the Tom Schwarzenegger fight to the Otto Violin fight, right? The ticket sales dropped, but the Otto Violin was clearly a better fight, and even on paper, you could tell it was going to be at least a better fight than the Tom Schwartz. At least he was a better guy than Tom Schwartz, you know? He had fought in America once, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with Canelo. For a Canelo card, Canelo has had way lesser undercards. This actually has a cool Ryan Garcia versus Romero Duno. I'm looking forward to that. Sinicia Estrada and Marlon Esparza. I'm looking forward to that. So this is actually not a bad card. The Golden Boy actually did a solid job. I don't know much about that Blair Cobbs dude, Lenny Kravitz looking dude, but you know, he's at least a showman. You feel what I'm saying? So the undercard's not actually. Canelo undercards have had way worse. We'll just leave it at that. There have been a lot worse Canelo undercards where there was no type of good fights on it like that. You know? So that's how you could tell this is just bad promotion and those types of things. So yeah, man. I think it's a culmination of different things. The UFC 244, DAZN, and lack of promotion. I think people are getting tired of Canelo's antics. It's a wrap for y'all though, because at the end of the day, you can no longer just blame. The message has spread so much. You can no longer just blame me or a new medium. So, for example, Mexican legend Erik Morales, I just did a video about this, weighed in on Canelo. This is what he says, and I quote with ESPN Deportes. He says Canelo Alvarez has fought with big names when they are at the end of their careers. Shane Mosley was at the end of his career. Miguel Cotto was at the end of his career. Kovalev is at the end of his career. With Gennady Golovkin, he is already far along in years, and Canelo has been waiting for him to deteriorate. This is something that people can see. People are always waiting for something from him, and it seems that Canelo fights throughout his career are not taken into account at 100%. People and I hoped that the fight with Triple G would have taken place, and instead they chose an opponent who for many is already old. He is already old and won't present a real challenge or a competition. Kovalev, yes, he's bigger. Yes, he's stronger, and the people of Mexico don't even know who Kovalev is. I could say that Kovalev's bigger, stronger, and is a world champion and has some attributes, but Kovalev is already very damaged. I repeat, Erik Morales of Mexico says, but Kovalev is already very damaged. Morales goes on to say, I fought with 1 or 2 in the world, and I also understand that this is a business. Now, it is an administration that makes a career, and if that is the case for me, then I would have made a different career. At the end of your career, you have to ask yourself, how do you want to be remembered? And these are questions and criticisms of Canelo that have been consistent, and it is because of the types of opponents that Canelo chooses. With myself and some others, we chose the best. I chose the best of each division. Bro, this is ether. Erik Morales is going in. Listen, I know the racist bigots want so bad to have a scapegoat for the actions of Canelo. Like, if somebody is not like full-blooded Mexican or something, you'll see people say, oh, why are you hating on Canelo because he's Mexican? Like, what does that have to do? Nobody's hating on him. They hating on him because of his decisions, the way he's being moved. Bro, like I said, the more old media squirms, the worse it's going to get for you. It's like when it's the fourth quarter and the 2-minute warning just passed, you're down by 6 touchdowns. The other team is up by 6 touchdowns. They don't have to do Hail Marys and onside kicks and shit. Crazy, go for it on 4th and 11. You got to do that. And that's how we have old media, bro. We have old media. They got to do the onside kicks and, you know, go for it on 4-down territory and shit. We don't have to do that. They don't want to have to do all this radical shit to try to correct this and make it look like some bullshit, you know? And I love it because we put in work in this game, and we truth seekers, and the truth is coming out and more people are talking about it. That's just what it is. You can't say, oh, the black channels, you know, this and that. Erik Morales ain't black. In fact, he's from Mexico, and he's saying the same thing that I've said, that Ego's Army has said, that new media says. So Erik Morales is new media because he's keeping it real. Watch, I'm gonna show y'all examples. The more they squirm, the worse it gets for y'all. All that racist shit and bigotry and all that, yeah, bring it. The more you squirm, the worse it's gonna get. Smash the like button. The real is back. Look, the fans see it. So I did a video. I did the video on what Morales said. Fanboys are going to say you are hating because you repeated what someone else said, even though Morales is Mexican too. See? The fans see it. But watch. I'm going to show y'all. Look. The more you squirm. Ego always puts Mayweather as the pinnacle of the sport. You guys forget Mayweather got the same criticism with former champions. You lying. Mayweather didn't get the same criticism. He got criticism from dumbass fans that don't know what they talking about. Nacho Beristain and Juan Manuel Marquez have never criticized Floyd Mayweather like they've criticized Canelo. Once again, these dudes are lying. And he says, "Oh, ego puts Mayweather at the pinnacle of the sport." So he wasn't at the pinnacle of the sport. Name a more successful person in boxing history. Bro, the more y'all squirm, the worse it's gonna get. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Ivan Mejia. Ego always puts Mayweather at the pinnacle of the sport. You guys forget, whoever you guys is, that Mayweather got the same criticism from former champions. Notice, this is what old media does. He says Mayweather got the same criticism, but he didn't say what fighter gave him the criticism. He just generalized it and said Mayweather got the same criticism from former champ. Who? What former champion? Robert Garcia gives Mayweather props. You know, Juan Manuel Marquez, Shane Mosley. Like, what fighter gave Mayweather the same criticism? Looking shaky. And then we already know Floyd was at the pinnacle of the sport. Canelo will never be fucking Mayweather. Just deal with it. I don't care who's mad. He will never be Mayweather. And I'm saying that, and not like it, like, oh, it's good that he won't be Mayweather. It's a bad thing. Wow, look, it's bro, it's over. Look at the people's, all the people with Spanish last names that have negative comments are just hating on you, Ego, because they are not from Mexico. They just want to feel connected to Mexico. Bro, look at the comments on here. Look, old media shit. Bro, we putting everybody on Front Street. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing. Horacio Guerrera. Spelled damn wrong. Damn, why y'all hating on Canelo so much? Is it because he is Mexican and not American? Now, this is on a video that I just recorded quoting the great Erik Morales, who is from Tijuana, Mexico. And he just asked me why are y'all hating, whoever y'all represents, why are y'all hating? Is it because Canelo is not from America? Because he's Mexican and he's not from America. Bro, you guys have lost it in the comment section. Old media has lost it. The more you squirm, the worse it will get. I'm going to read this question again. Or this comment. Tell me if this makes any sense. Okay. Once again, look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Horacio Guerrera. Damn, misspelled. Why y'all hating on Canelo, whoever y'all is? Why y'all hating on Canelo so much? Is it because he is Mexican and not American? Now, why would you say that on a video from a Mexican fighter who I don't even think speaks English too much in his interviews, in Erik Morales? I'm quoting Erik Morales and agreeing, and I've said this before, Erik Morales, right? But I'm quoting what Erik Morales said. So what the fuck how is it y'all and all this shit? Man. It's looking crazy. Y'all looking crazy in old media, bro. Tony, appreciate you. Salute, Cali. Send me in here. I have Kovalev. We'll see. We'll see if he wins. Bro, it's looking ugly for old media. Once again, how is it that ego receives the criticism and you say I'm hating because Canelo's not American, but it came from a non-American who even said the quote that made me who said the quote that made me even make the video. That doesn't even make sense. That don't even make sense. Y'all are like losing your mind in the comment section. Like I said, the more they squirm and try to reason themselves out of it, that's what happens when you try to protect the wrong shit. So, once again, Erik Morales said it, and I get blamed, or black channels get blamed. The black channel. Why do they always hate on Canelo? But why you ain't listen? The same criticism that people say to me: get a job, you're a bitch, fuck you, you suck, you're biased, ego, you're racist. Why aren't y'all saying that to Erik Morales in the comment section? Why is old media not saying that to Erik Morales? I don't get it. When me and Erik Morales are saying the same thing. It's looking suspect. But this is a job. I'm just telling you, this is what they say when I say the same thing. So I want to know why Erik Morales is not being met with the same remarks. How come the same people they're going at, I'm quoting Erik Morales, and they just take him out the equation like the motherfucker didn't just say this stuff. They're not disputing that he said this. They're not saying, oh, you lied, he didn't say that to ESPN Deportes, right? They're removing Erik Morales from the whole context of the conversation and saying, hey, we're going to put him aside. Fuck you, ego. You're a bitch. What? Please explain that to me. Shout out to Tony. I like the underdogs. Let's go, Kovalev. We going to see. Bro, that man missed weight 3 times. He had to step on the scale for 3 times. So good luck with that prediction. Please let me know why every single time I make a video and I'm quoting anybody else, reading what they said, and then I just happen to agree, or I've told you before I agree, or it's really like Erik Morales is agreeing with me because I told you this shit. He just did this interview. I've been telling y'all the same shit. So please explain to me why Erik Morales, he said this. I've been saying this, but Erik Morales is removed from the whole context of the conversation and they just say I'm hating. Why aren't y'all calling Erik Morales a hater? Right? And let's talk about that. Ego, we on the grind. Smash the like button. Facts. Shout out to Tony. Let's talk about that. So, yeah, he made weight. He made weight the third try. He was like, I don't know, 175. But listen, Juan Manuel Marquez and Nacho Beristain have had very similar criticisms to Canelo. They said that Marquez was jealous of Canelo, right? This is the reasoning that I've read in the comment section. He's jealous of Canelo. Why? He knocked out Pacquiao. He's had more separation in his fight. Juan Diaz, Mike Katsidis against his contemporaries. He fought in prime contemporaries. Why would Marquez and Nacho Beristain be jealous of Canelo? Marquez gets paid doing commentary. He made a lot of money fighting Pacquiao and Mayweather and all this stuff. Why would he be jealous? But beyond that, how come when Juan Manuel Marquez, Nacho Beristain, Erik Morales, Julio Cesar Chavez, ESPN, the host of ESPN, Elos Golpes, like they all are saying very similar criticisms for Canelo, and I don't hear some of those hosts or those boxing entities being called a bitch and saying you're hating and racist. Why aren't you saying that Julio Cesar Chavez is racist? Why would you say that to me? Why I gotta be racist? That's what I'm trying to understand. If I'm saying the same thing as Chavez, if I'm saying the same thing as Erik Morales and Marquez and Nacho Beristain, we all have similar takes. How come out of the whole tandem, out of 5 different people all saying that, I'm the one that's biased and racist? I think we all know the answer. Y'all looking suspect in the comment section. And like I said, you can't just say, all right, fine, fuck it. Marquez and Nacho are jealous of Canelo. Why Erik Morales saying this? He has classic fights. He's a multi-division champion. He was at featherweight, bantam, super bantam, all the way to welterweight. So why is he saying it? He jealous too? So everybody's just jealous of Canelo. That's basically what this boils down to. Julio Cesar Chavez, why has he said the same thing? He jealous. The motherfucker got 100-something fight. He jealous of Canelo? Bro, it's looking so bad for old media. And y'all know, there ain't nowhere, you have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to turn to. New media's on the case. We know what it is. You know, that old media tactic, it no longer holds up. So I'm repeating what Morales said and then giving my 2 cents. I'm hating, I'm biased, but Morales ain't. All right, cool. I'm talking about the crowd, which there's visual depictions of. Like, see, this is the thing. Eddie Hearn lied and said Deontay Wilder versus Brazil sold 6,000 tickets. He had nothing to do with the Brazil promotion, but he lied. I was at the fight, and he said there was only 6,000 people there. 6,000 tickets sold or some bullshit, right? I'm at the fight. He wasn't there, and Eddie Hearn just said it, right? Eddie Hearn said Wilder Brazil sold 6,000 tickets. Nothing to do with the promotion. Didn't bother to come. I'm there, and I was in the crowd. And I could tell you it was more than 6,000 people. And I have video of it. And that's good enough. But Canelo's weigh-in looks sparse. And there's pictures of it. There's videos of it. And they mad at us, bro. But Eddie Hearn could just say some shit. Eddie Hearn could just say, you don't see this? You don't see this? Eddie Hearn could just say Andy Ruiz is heavier. He just said Ruiz is heavier now than he was in the first fight. And Andy Ruiz, look, everyone else is making articles about and videos and shit about Andy Ruiz slimmed down and judging if the weight loss is beneficial to him. But let Eddie Hearn tell it. Andy Ruiz is heavier. Bro, that old media shit don't work anymore, bro. Because we pull up, and we pull up with the receipts. That's just what it is. I'm not just talking this shit. I'm showing y'all. I'm giving y'all as much information as I can. Once again, old media don't do that. Old media, they don't do that. Old media don't do that. They just say Wilder sold 6,000. They'll just tell you Wilder's not a star. They'll just tell you, Andrade is boring. They're not showing you proof. They're not, like, doing a film study on Andrade. They're just telling you he's very boring. Bro, it's over. It's over. I told you we control the narrative. It's literally over. There's nothing y'all can do. We control the narrative, bro. So, once again, this is just more vindication. Yes, I will watch Canelo versus Kovalev. My priority is UFC 244. Use my link. Purchase the pay-per-view. I'm an affiliate. Helps the channel. Full disclosure. But I think people are growing tired, like Erik Morales, like a lot of the great Mexican legends, like a lot of great fans from Mexico that I've spoken with, like myself, of Canelo constantly having some type of controversy, some type of like strategic advantage. Listen, the reality of this is, especially for the racist and the bigots, the bigotry and the bigots and the racist and old media, the reality is this: Canelo is proving to be what you wanted to pin on Mayweather. That was false. I'm gonna say it again. The reason this is a tough pill to swallow for the racists and the bigots and old media is because Canelo is actually doing far worse than what you alleged Mayweather did and hated him for. But the funny thing is, the same people aren't hating Canelo, and he's flagrantly doing the shit they accused Mayweather of doing, that Mayweather didn't even do. That's why it's a jagged pill. It's a tough pill to swallow. Bro, they said, oh, why is Mayweather fighting Canelo at 152? Canelo said he would fight him at 150. He lucky Mayweather didn't do that. And they both disagree. Mayweather said Canelo's team said we'll fight at the catchweight. Canelo's team denied it later on. You know what I'm saying? So there's no closure. We never even heard like the full truth as to who initiated the catchweight. We don't know. They just, once again, Mayweather being a black man in America, they just want to assume. They want to assume that Canelo Alvarez's team didn't want the catchweight. But Canelo was calling out Mayweather for a year plus, and he was desperate to get the fight. So it's just like Canelo was doing what Triple G tried to do, saying, "Oh, I'll fight Mayweather at 154." He was just allegedly so desperate to see. I was in boxing at the time, bro. I'm a legend in this game. I'm a legend if I ever leave. Okay, I'll prove it. Right? If y'all want me to prove it, get them likes up, and can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Watch me prove it. See how quick I could prove everything I'm saying? Ego Ali. I'm ready to back up every word I'm saying. You see how I could just easily pull this shit up? Smash the like button. The real is back. If y'all want me to prove it to you, what I am saying, show receipts, aka show receipts. Can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'll prove it to you. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to a boss. Oh shit, bam. That easy. November 30th, 2011. Y'all see that? Look. Canelo Alvarez willing to drop to 150 pounds for Floyd. Now, he didn't fight Floyd until like 2014 or some shit, right? This was posted by ABS, CBN News, which is a like a CNN in the Philippines, and they cover sports too, like especially at this time, Pacquiao and shit like that. Look. Manila, Philippines. Young Mexican boxer Canelo is willing to drop down in weight just for the chance to fight undefeated American boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. Alvarez campaigns at middleweight while Mayweather's at welterweight. Alvarez said, however, that he is willing to fight Mayweather at 150-pound catchweight. It's what I want the Mayweather fight. That's what we put on the table. I feel more mature, and for that, I am willing to go down to 150 pounds. Alvarez said in a Boxing Scene interview, bro. Oscar De La Hoya, look, y'all see that? Said he was going to pursue the Mayweather fight for me. Alvarez said, we are ready for it. It's what people want for me to fight someone like Mayweather. So, anyway, people blame Floyd for the catchweight for 152. Canelo is the one his team initiated. I just showed y'all. That's two websites all talking about it in 2011. Canelo said he will fight Mayweather at 150. He lucky. Man, Canelo would got his ass whooped worse at 150. Bro, that would have been Mayweather would have only had to win up 3 pounds. So he's lucky. Canelo's lucky. Canelo is lucky that the fight happened at 152. If it would have happened at 150, he would have got dogged even worse. That's only 3 pounds for Mayweather where he was fighting. Mayweather already shut him out. So... bro, he probably would have got stopped at 150. So he lucky that it was at 52. Oh, yeah, they fought 2 years later. It was 2013. I said 2014. Shout out to Carla for the fact check. Appreciate you. So anyway, Canelo's team initiated that catchweight. Fuck that. I just showed you. But anyway, they said Mayweather, he's the coward and runner, and he made Canelo, sucked him down to 152. Okay, so once again, this is why it's a tough pill to swallow. Canelo, since the Mayweather fight, every single one of his fights, except for maybe the Golovkin fights and Liam Smith, have had weight stipulations and rehydration clauses. Bro, it's over for y'all. Just deal with it. Canelo, okay, first of all, he failed a drug test with clenbuterol last year. That's a fact. Whether his reason adds up or whatever, I'll let y'all decide. But he failed a drug test, got suspended for 6 months, right? Then Triple G's team accused him of stacking his raps. 3, he has judges where somehow they see something that no one else sees. Like they seen Amir Khan, 2 of the 3 judges had Amir Khan losing when he was clearly winning. It didn't matter because he got knocked out, but you could at least had reasonable scorecards. C.J. Ross, a judge, seen Canelo win or draw. You know, Adelaide Bird allegedly seen Canelo win 10 rounds to 2 versus Golovkin. Bro, then on top of this, all these rehydration clauses and catch weights and made up a weight division, Canelo weight. This is why people are growing tired of it. It's just one thing after another. And then just like this overall diva. Where are the Canelo exclusive interviews? Where? Where are the Canelo exclusive interviews? Wilder will give the people he fuck with exclusive interviews. You know what I'm saying? This is what people are growing tired of, people. Constant strategy and all that shit. And the worst part about it is Canelo's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. He probably could beat some of these guys without nothing. Without, no rehydration clause. Bro, he put a rehydration clause on Rocky Fielding. You don't think he could beat Rocky Fielding without that? But he don't want to chance. Him and his team don't want to chance it. Ever since the Mayweather loss, they like, fuck that. So that's what people are mad at. Canelo, everything you wanted Mayweather to blame him for, Canelo is actually doing. And he's doing it flagrantly. Okay, name 5 fights where Mayweather had a rehydration clause, and I'll name 5 fights where Canelo. Let's do a hot seat, y'all pussy. Listen, let's do a hot seat. I'm ready. Name 5 Mayweather fights where he had a rehydration clause. Floyd Mayweather. You take the argument of Floyd is the coward and all this bullshit, and I'll take the argument of Canelo is taxing people with the rehydration clause. Let's go. Where's old media? Fuck the dislike button. Dislike it in real life. Step up. Name 5 Mayweather fights where he had enlisted a rehydration clause on his opponent. Mayweather constantly fought bigger people than him, stronger people than him, and beat their ass, and did it decisively with no judge help. And then some of these same motherfuckers that be caping and co-signing this Canelo shit be talking about Castillo and shit. Oh, Mayweather lost to Castillo. Okay, how many fights did Canelo have where the judges had a nice hand in being extra biased, bro? Bro, where they at? Bro, see, we be pulling up looking for the debate, and they don't ever show up. So just do what you do. Do what cowards do. Live in them shadows. Hit the dislike button and leave. Or actually, they ain't gonna leave. They're gonna stay. Just sit back and listen. Name 5 major fights that Floyd had where he had a rehydration clause. Name the time where Floyd made up his own weight class and he fought everyone at 148 instead of just the regular welterweight. Name the time somebody accused Floyd of stacking his own gloves. Not Maidana gloves feeling tampered with, where they accused Mayweather of stacking up. Name where Floyd had like a banned substance in his system. IV is not a banned substance. Actually, IVs were permitted. De La Hoya was on the IV in the Pacquiao fight. See, a lot of these racist motherfuckers don't know boxing. De La Hoya had an IV after the Mayweather fight, or the Pacquiao fight, after the weigh-in, because he came down a division after fighting B-Hop and shit. Okay. Who knows more boxing? Y'all know more boxing than me. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Cletus. Come on. I'm ready. Bro, I'm at their neck like strep. Where they at? Like I said, cowards living in the shadows. Man, Canelo has surpassed Pacquiao with the catchweight shit. Canelo has more weight shit than, because Pacquiao little, bro. I've seen Canelo is short, but he ain't little like Pacquiao. Nah, fuck that. Pacquiao was the catchweight king. Canelo has surpassed him because Canelo's actually mass-wise big. See, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, Canelo, Pacquiao literally, he did have a lot of catch weights. We know that. But he's actually tiny. He's actually tiny. And he gets by with skill and style and shit and power and all that. Southpaw shit. Pacquiao's small, bro. Except for he got a big-ass head. Pacquiao small. Canelo ain't that small. Canelo did he look like he wasn't supposed to be at 175? Did he look like Jose Cito Lopez looked versus Canelo? Hell no. Canelo looked perfectly fine weighing in at 175. He looked perfectly fine weighing in at 164.5. He actually looked better at those weigh-ins than when he fights at lighter weights. Bro, it's looking so bad for old media. Where y'all at? Where your saviors? Bro, all their representation is gone. Yeah, my dude Rolly did his thing. He knocked the dude out. He was grabbing the ropes, looking hella crazy. Rolly got power. That's my guy. Shout out to him. Old media dead, ego. Can't remember the last hot seat. We used to have 10 to 12 per stream. I told you, I put in that work with the Ego's Army. It doesn't even sound right saying this. Like, again, back in the day, a year ago, before I really started pushing the new media movement, you could just say some stupid shit and there was like rebuttal. These people, like Joshua fan, where are they? All the Joshua fans, I'm not saying he don't have no fan, but I'm talking about the particular type of fan, not just, oh, I like Joshua, but the radical man fans that was trying to compete with us. Where are they? Where are their channels? The ones that were saying all this crazy shit. You know, every time I made a video, they made a video. You know, every time I said something like Wilder don't need to build his profile in the UK, they said, yes, he does. Where are all those Joshua people? Bro, we have slaughtered them. We have slaughtered old media consistently, and it's sad. It's sad to see that people fight for a channel or fight for some fake cause, and then the first sign of danger, they fold. They fold. You know, they fold. So you weren't really about what you see. The difference between me and them, the shit, I really believe what I'm telling you guys. I really see. That's why I don't, bro. I think Canelo beats Kovalev. I really believe that. And then now that I know he has a rehydration clause and all that, I feel even more reassured in my pick. Now, if Kovalev comes across and beats Canelo, then that's what it is. But I'm just telling you my honest opinion. See, there ain't nothing wrong with trying. There's nothing wrong with being. As long as you're being authentic, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like the Joshua Man fan, they were arguing for shit you know that they didn't really believe. Oh, yeah, Joshua will knock out Wilder in one round. Like, he didn't even knock out Brazil in one round. So why would you think if anybody gonna knock someone out, why would it be Joshua knockout? Who did he knock out in the first round? He didn't even knock out a 41-year-old Klitschko coming off a loss in the first round. They don't believe what they're telling you. Just like this Canelo shit. I told y'all, UFC 244 was promoted better, had been promoted. I checked in with, I said, I don't know why Canelo's even going up against this fight. He doesn't have a bigger fight. And then as the fight was going, like building up, I told you promotion-wise, it wasn't being promoted well, right? These people say, oh, you're lying, you're hating on Canelo, blah, blah, blah. UFC ain't shit, nobody cares about. All right. Now The Rock's at UFC 244. They made this dope-ass belt. You know, the fight almost got canceled and then salvaged. Now that made the fight bigger. Nate Diaz is saying some quotables. Jorge Masvidal's saying quotables. Jorge Masvidal was promoting the fight on his YouTube channel. Bro, it's just a bigger fight. Now, once again, the people are nowhere to be found. Kanye West needs to make a song for Joshua called Real Fans. Facts. Here's another thing. Here's the other thing, bro. This is how you know I've destroyed old media along with y'all. In case you guys missed my last stream. Look, Chris Mannix, he interviewed Canelo yesterday, and he works for DAZN. You see that? He works for DAZN. Interviewed Canelo at the weigh-in. Look, this is him interviewing Ryan Garcia. So, right? So he works for DAZN, interviewing Canelo. You see that? Interviewing Canelo. That's his page. This is really getting too easy. Look what he put. UFC boss Dana White has been vocal about Canelo versus Kovalev not going up directly against Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal fight UFC 244 on Saturday. DAZN apparently agrees with him. I am told that Canelo Kovalev won't start until after the Diaz Masvidal fight is over, which is a win-win for crossover fans. Bro, DAZN is holding off the telecast, right? This is going to be a mess, bro. This is embarrassing. This is an embarrassment to DAZN boxing programming. They are holding off their telecast until UFC 244 main event Nate Diaz and Masvidal ends. An East Coast fight in a different sport that they felt confident enough to go up against and schedule this shit. They've completely tucked their tail and are now waiting for another competitor's event to end before they go and air there, so they don't compete with it. That's sorry. We ain't never seen. Can you imagine Showtime saying, hey, Mayweather's about to fight Conor McGregor. Let's wait for Kodo Kamagai to end on HBO, because that fight happened the same night. Can you imagine Showtime making that decision? And that's in the same sport. That's another boxing event. It's not like UFC ain't boxing. You're deciding to hold off your telecast, so we have to wait for another thing, and you're going to schedule it around that? Bro, that's sorry. That's fuck. You ain't never seen. Who's done that? I feel like if you were that confident to schedule on the date, you should never do a move like that. You have to go heads up. If it conflicts, it conflicts. Fuck it. Sergio Martinez fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. HBO pay-per-view. I remember I watched it with my brother. The same night, Canelo fought in the same city in Vegas against Jose Cito Lopez. I think it was called the Thomas and Mack Center, right? Can you imagine HBO Boxing said, oh, Canelo's fighting down the street in Vegas. Let's hold off. Let's hold off our pay-per-view. Martinez versus Chavez. Let's wait until Canelo fights. Bro, this shit was on at the same time. The reason I know is because me and my brother was watching both of them. You know, he ordered the pay-per-view, and we already had the Showtime, and we had to watch both, and we were clicking back watching two telecasts. You know, there's been plenty of times where I've watched boxing, and then it was like the World Series game or some shit. You get what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. If you're competing with another sport, you know, the NBA Finals, whatever, it's just, fuck it. It is what it is. But DAZN, they just completely bowed out. That's an embarrassment. That's an embarrassment that you would bow out like that. But wait, there's more. Let me put, some of y'all not giving this fool justice. Y'all not listening to it. Wake the fuck up. Listen, y'all not giving this fool a full look. If y'all want me to break this shit down like I do, and only I can do, smash the like button. And can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Wake up. If y'all want me to break this down, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section and smash the like button? Yeah, shout out to Carla. See, women take charge, unlike you men. Women make this world go round. Fuck y'all dudes. Nah, listen. All right, check it. Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal has a packed undercard. So they have prelims and then they have the main card, right? The fight is happening in the East Coast. You guys, I've watched a lot of UFC cards, obviously a lot of boxing cards, right? Shout out to Romero Harris. This is towards some melatonin when decide to rest. Listen. Appreciate you. Thank you. I watched a lot of UFC cards. UFC fights be over, depending on how it ends or whatever. Main events probably around 9, 10, 9:30. My time, California time. Right? I'm in Cali, bro. If the fight's in New York and it's ending 9, 10, 9:30 my time, then what time is it going to be for the East Coast? It's finna be midnight. Do you guys hear what the fuck I'm saying? If you watch, like, let's say Robert Whittaker Stylebender, when did that shit end? UFC would if you guys had to estimate in California time, what time do UFC cards end? Like the main event where the whole card's over. What time would you estimate? Just put Pacific or Eastern. Just guess what time you would surmise. He said like 10. Whose time though? Say Cali, say Pacific or Eastern or whatever. PTET. Whose time code? Damn, 11? Okay, then listen. I was saying about 9-ish, but listen to this, people. Some people are saying 10. Okay, if DAZN really holds off, just listen to me. Just listen to me. If DAZN really waits for Nate Diaz Masvidal and the BMF, Rock presenting the belts before they go on, and let's say they go on right after that. Let's say it ends at 9. That means it's going to be 12 on the East Coast. I don't know what time it's going to be in the UK, but it's going to be fucked up for y'all. If it ends at 9, it's going to be 12 on the East Coast. So if you're an East Coast fight fan living in Jersey or New York, you're going to have to wait till 12 for the fight to start. Let's say it ends at 9:30. Do you got to wait till 12:30? Let's say the fight ends, the UFC shit ends at 10 Pacific Standard Time. Right? That means you're going to have to wait till 1 in the morning to watch Canelo Kovalev start. Y'all better hope, bro, that don't sound right to me. So if it ends 11 my time, then that means you're going to have to wait till fucking 2 a.m. on the East Coast. Not even in the UK, because they always have to wait for, because, bro, you go, bro, I hope Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal goes 5 rounds. I hope it's 5 rounds of war, and, it ends in a draw, and then they get into it, bro. If DAZN is really finna wait for another main event, that's finna be crazy, dog. Bro, y'all better hope this card end quick as fuck, bro. If it ends at, bro, that's crazy. Even if it ends at 9 my time, then the DAZN card telecast is gonna start at midnight for y'all in the East Coast. Hell nah, bro. So you're gonna have to Hey, who the fuck is making these decisions, bro? Who's making, bro? What type of midnight, bro? You better hope it ends in 5 seconds, like Masvidal versus Ben Askren, bro. If this goes some type of rounds and they really don't start their main until after, that's insane. That means y'all gonna be up at 1 in the morning watching Canelo Kovalev. This shit is crazy. I can't wait. And the thing is, to be honest, based on Masvidal and Nate Diaz, they both seem pretty durable. So I don't know if we would see like an early, bro. Who's pulling the strings at DAZN, bro? Like, I don't know if we'll see an early knockout, like 5 seconds or some crazy shit. Nate Diaz is durable, and he's not no sucker, game goofy, and same thing with Masvidal. Bro, DAZN is out here tripping. They off that Sherm. Yeah, DAZN. I know you like to get wet though. Here's the other thing. They had this big ass rematch between Joshua and Ruiz, right? Joshua and Ruiz could have been huge in New York. It would have been, bro, in California, bro, that would have been crazy in Cali or Vegas. They put this shit in Saudi Arabia. So now if you live in America, again, it's going to be on at an awkward time for most Americans who work a job and the biggest market you're looking to capture. Joshua Ruiz, bro, DAZN, they off that Sherm, bro. I don't even know how a nicer way to put it. So let me get this straight. A big anticipated heavyweight clash is probably going to be on 2:30 my time, right? About 2:30 my time, 3 my time. So in the UK, I mean in the East Coast, it'll be like 5 or so. That's when your heavyweight fight's coming on. Now they talking about they're gonna wait for UFC main card to end before Canelo Kovalev come out. And what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do to entertain people in between that? Like, do they have enough of a card to string it out? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, how many backup fights do they have? Man, this shit gonna be crazy. I can't watch this. I can't wait to watch this. I want to see what they do. He said, didn't know they like to get wet though. Yeah. Hold on. He said, I'm from Boston. They start at 10. Who? Same thing HBO did on Canelo Triple G2. They did what? What you talking about? Oh, that undercard, how it was like hella spaced out. That was weird. But it wasn't because of the UFC. He said DAZN be having like 20 undercard terrible ass fight. Facts. Bro, I don't see, bro, this is gonna be fun. DAZN should offer, yeah, they need some Patron Pizza coffee. Pete's coffee and Patron Pizza with this shit. Bro, you gotta keep people up late as fuck. Motherfuckers gotta get to church on Sunday and they gonna be up feeling a little woozy here. They finna be up at 2, 3 in the morning. Bro, it don't matter to me. I'm a G. So we gonna be doing a vampire stream talking about Canelo Kovalev. That shit finna end at 4:15 a.m. and shit. This is crazy. So what? Let me get this straight. So there's a DAZN production exec. So they just order the UFC card and they be watching on their phone. All right, the shit ended. Let's go. It's go time. Like, bro, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You got a DAZN person watching the DAZN production. The DAZN production person sitting up here ordering the UFC card, watching on his phone to know when it's time for him to go. Bro, this ain't double dutch. DAZN playing double dutch with UFC and shit. Oh shit. DAZN trying to find the right time to jump in. This shit is crazy. Once again, vindication for your boy. I told you UFC 244 was bigger. Oh no, you're full of shit, man. You're lying. Nobody wants to watch that UFC card. But DAZN up here playing double dutch, trying to see when they can jump in with they Canelo Kovalev fight. DAZN triple D, DAZN double dutch. This motherfucker. They finna be. They finna have them jump ropes jamming and shit. And DAZN like. They finna be jumping. I'm so done. Oh my gosh. Can y'all give me credit for getting this shit right? Can I get my credit now? Nobody. And I did a poll too. I set y'all motherfuckers up. I did a poll. And I told you. I did a poll. I said, what's bigger? What fight are you watching? UFC? And there's hella people. Oh, I'm certainly watching Canelo Kovalev. All right. I said if you could only watch one, bro, these monkey ass people took the bait again. I'll be testing y'all to see if you're gonna lie. Keep it real. Look, I got receipts for everything. Look, bro, motherfuckers be lying. Boxing Ego, I did a poll 1 month ago. See? Can't change the time. As a fight fan, what will you watch first in real time on November 2nd, 2019? Canelo Alvarez versus Kovalev on DAZN. Nate Diaz versus Masvidal UFC 244 pay-per-view. 4,000 people almost voted. Look. Look. 74% people said they was watching they was watching Canelo Kovalev. See, I be testing y'all. So 75% of the people basically was just, oh yeah, man. Of course Canelo's the big, bro. They were leaving all type of comments. Yeah, Canelo's way bigger, bro. You're a hater, dude. All right. Look. I'm lying. This is the poll. I'm picking boxing match over UFC fight every time. UFC, nobody wants to watch grown men rolling around the ground. Like, I'm not going to say that. Thank you. So what do y'all have to say now? That was a month ago. Y'all still feel the same way? Are y'all going to admit y'all wrong? Nobody wants to see the UFC. All right. See how they try to go against me each and every time? Yeah, nobody wants to watch that UFC card. You're tripping. You're just hating. No. All right. Look, shout out to Eagles Army. The Wonderful Life of Bob J. He said people lying their ass off. Nate Diaz is bigger than Canelo. See, they was all in the comment section, all in the video. People underestimated Nate Diaz's drawing power. Man, fuck that. They underestimated us West Coast gangsters. They underestimated me. They underestimated Eagles Army too. Yeah, bro. I mean, this is, it's not just Nate Diaz's drawing power. It's Jorge Masvidal. It's new media, bro. I told you we control the narrative. What don't you guys understand? We control the narrative. When you lay out all the facts. I told people the Canelo fight is an advanced cherry pick, right? It's an advanced cherry pick. People, listen, I don't understand. I'm giving y'all the game. I tell you, I tell you before I do it, it's an advanced cherry pick. I will take the upfront. See, listen, let me give y'all a little bit of game for life. Always think of the big picture more than the short term. See, a lot of these channels, why they fail on this YouTube platform, and your boy has longevity, and I've been here for a length of time, is because I'm staying true to myself. These dudes are man fanning, and they're radical, they're too emotional, and they're beta males. They're saying stuff with no structure, no logic, no rationale, and we know they don't believe it, right? I believe the things I'm saying. So the Lord works in mysterious ways, and when it's shown what I was saying, then I have these moments of vindication. You always see an influx. Listen, hold on. Around these times, you always see an influx of super chats because people know what you say, and they're like, damn, Ego Stradamus strikes again. He did steer us in the right way. So that's their token of gratitude by like, man, oh, you were right. Oh, here's a super chat. These other channels, a lot of them don't get that because they're trying to be like us, but they're not rational. They're not logical. And they're just saying the opposite of what we say, but there's no logic behind it. I'm not saying what I've said about Canelo for any other reason other than I believe it. You know, I don't hate Canelo. I'm not mad. I actually like Canelo's actually one of my favorite fighters to watch. I just don't like all the games and the politics and shit, right? But these other dudes, they're doing it for different reasons. You know, the black channel and all this stupid shit. And they're trying to compete. That's why you fail each and every time. I told you from the beginning, I personally felt that this fight was an advanced cherry pick. I'm willing to not take the instant gratification and be right in the long run than to take some instant gratification. Like, for example, I could do a video and say, oh, Canelo Kovalev is a great fight, tremendous, is the best fight. I don't believe that, but I could have said that. That's the instant gratification. People won't be mad at what you're saying. You know, you're not in the front line of any criticism. I will take the upfront criticism to be right in the long run. That's where these boys get it fucked up. That's where these boys get it fucked up. They want the instant gratification. They'll do a video and say what you want to hear in the moment, but then over time, they're constantly proven wrong. I, on the other hand, do the reverse. I told you what you needed to hear, and then now when it's appearing and when it's showing up, now I look like the legend. I look like the soothsayer. I look like the one that got it right. I look like the psychic, because everybody's so concerned with the instant gratification. Let me just tell people this casual boxing talking points and stuff, and just say what casual fans say, because no one's going to be mad at me, right? Which is cool. You might get some views there. You can get some thumbs up, but I get the thumbs up over the long haul. My channel's not going nowhere over the long haul. These other channels, they start to fold because people say, oh, damn, everything they say is wrong. They lose interest. You get points. You get points when you know, keep it a buck. I told you from the jump, the Canelo fight, I don't care about instant gratification. I don't care who's mad. I don't care about none of that. I told you this was an advanced cherry pick. Now, fast forward to the future, closer to the fight. I have an interview with Andre Ward. Shout out to my guy. And he said Kovalev ain't the crusher no more. So Canelo might be getting him at the perfect time because he's definitely not the crusher. You have Erik Morales of Mexico. He says, yes, Kovalev is bigger. Yes, he's stronger. And the people of Mexico don't even know Kovalev. I could say he's bigger, stronger, and he's a world champion, has some attributes. But Sergey Kovalev is already very damaged. That's from Erik Morales. So once again, I opt out of the instant gratification. But in the long term, now you're hearing professional fighters, legends like Andre Ward and Erik Morales, say what I've been telling y'all from the beginning. An advanced cherry pick. Kovalev was almost stopped in his last fight. This is not crusher Kovalev. They're saying literally what I've said from day one. Just now. Am I lying? And all the man fans, oh, what do you mean this is an advanced cherry pick? You're a fucking lie. Listen, there's some danger just because he's a bigger person. But like with these rehydration clauses, I'm really happy that I'm picking Canelo over Kovalev, especially with the rehydration clause. The man took 3 attempts to make weight. He's 36. He had a short, quick turnaround. He almost got stopped in his last fight. Canelo's hard to beat on the scorecards. Kovalev's going to have the fight of his lifetime to win this. Once again, notice I'm not wavering. I'm not changing. I didn't say it. Listen, I'm going down. I'm going down with my prediction. You see, real alpha male shit. I'm not saying like you don't typically see that finicky shit. If I am being finicky and I do switch my prediction, it's usually a reason for it. But just like I said, Andy Ruiz, I'm rocking with him. I think he beats Joshua. A lot of people are speculating him losing weight hurts him and stuff. I'm not worried about none of that. I think Andy Ruiz skillfully might have Joshua's number. I think he does have his number. You know, and I just see Kovalev. What is he going? What is? I don't know. I just see Canelo beating him, and like I said, I gave you several reasons why. But now that there's a rehydration clause, I really feel that the man couldn't make weight. Canelo looked fine. Came in half a pound under. Kovalev couldn't make weight. It's all the strategy. Quick turnaround. We almost watched him get stopped. Struggled 3 attempts to make weight. Had to weigh in naked. Jeff Horn had to weigh in naked before the Terrence Crawford fight. And Jeff Horn was the bigger person. And Jeff Horn was a puncher. And Terrence Crawford was moving from 140 to 147. Crawford has skill. Canelo has skill. You know? Especially if a person's struggling with weight. Now, I do think Kovalev is a better fighter than Jeff Horn, though. You know, just I think he's more dangerous, but still. Man, Canelo's the catchweight king. It's just what it is. Yeah. I mean, skill beats size, but when in Canelo's case, it's skill plus it's what's written into the will. You know what I'm saying? It's some of these clauses and shit. Listen, you got to be dumb as shit if you don't understand the logic. There's a reason why he didn't put a rehydration clause in the Amir Khan fight, because ain't nobody was worried about Amir Khan being bigger or stronger than Canelo. Everyone knew that Canelo would be bigger or stronger, so that's a strategic advantage. He's not going to put himself in a disposition. That's just what it is. He's not going to weight cap. Like, why? Okay, he's the A side. He's not worried about Amir Khan being bigger. Amir Khan was coming from 47 to 155. So he did not put no rehydration clause. Why does he want to wake up and weigh in at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. and give Amir Khan more of a benefit because he can't balloon up? He wanted to balloon up versus Amir Khan so he can do what he did and knock him the fuck out. But against these guys who are bigger than him, he don't want them to balloon up. Mayweather fought way bigger guys than him, and he didn't care what they were. He didn't care how much De La Hoya weighed. He didn't care how much Cotto weighed, because he has true skill, overall skill, and defense. Golden Boy, they know Canelo. Whoever's doing this for Canelo's career, him, his team, his coach, they know, and it limits their fighter, and it makes your fighter look a bit limited because you have to have all these provisions. It's Canelo. This is the thing. I got a perfect analogy for y'all. Let's say me and y'all went bowling, right? And we bowl a full game, me versus y'all, and I get triple digit score. Let's say, what's the max you can get in bowling? 200. What's the max? What's the max score you can get in bowling? What is the maximum score in a standard game of bowling that you can get? Anybody know? I need y'all help. What's the perfect score in a standard game of bowling? It's like 300. 300. All right, perfect. All right. So that's extreme. So let's say I bowled a 250. Right? Would you give me more credit if I bowled a 250 clean? Using the regular balls that they had at the bowling alley, with no bumper, or if I rolled a 250 and I had a special ball, and you don't know if it was like legit, or if I did something, modified the ball, and I had the bumpers up. I mean, what are you gonna give me more credit for? What would you give me more credit for, people? Rolling a 250 with no bumpers, or with bumpers. You know, the little guards you put up for kids and shit. Which one? Let me know in the comment section. And that's kind of what Canelo is like. He could give himself a lot more credit, if he fought under amphetamine. Where are you getting that? Where'd you get that information from? Bro, Canelo he's trying to bowl and see, you know what the Canelo's making it worse. Here's why. Canelo putting the bumpers up and still doing and doing a 90 or 100 score. You feel what I'm saying? So what I mean is, for the analogy, Canelo is having these provisions and clauses and amenities and different things like that, and some of his fights are still controversial. So Abel Sanchez said he was stacking the gloves. Catch weights, rehydration clauses, judges that seem super biased, right? And his fights are still close. I'm talking about the better names he fought. They're still close, or he lost. That's what makes it look worse. Y'all don't get it. Like Terrence Crawford, this is why I have him higher up pound for pound. Terrence Crawford is blowing people out the fucking water as is. Like, whatever inset rules or, whatever the commission rules are, and like whatever the sanctioning by, if there's a same day weigh-in or whatever, things like that. If there happens to be one, cool. If not, cool. And Crawford is demolishing people. Golden Boy and Canelo are being super strategic. And Canelo's fight still, he's not showing immense separation in some of those matches. Like, you fought Edeslandi Lara at a catchweight, and Levi Martinez's scorecard wasn't realistic, and I still think Lara beat you. So you fought at the man-made weight class you wanted. You had one judge that was super biased for you, and I still think Lara beat you. Do you see what I'm saying? That makes it look worse. That look way worse to me. That look worse because you did all these like things to. All right, put it this way. Like, let's say I'm making a lot of dough. I pay a dating, like a Will Smith Hitch person, a love doctor. I buy the girl gifts. I do all this shit, to try to get a girl. And I still can't pull chicks. Like, with all that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gave her a down payment for a car and you still can't win the girl. You got a nice ass car yourself. You paid a dating coach. You know, you did all this shit and you still can't, you know, that's crazy. And then there's a motherfucker working at Ross who could pull that chick just off mouthpiece alone. That's what it's like in this boxing game. Errol Spence didn't say like, oh, Sean Porter, like hand select the ref and all this extra strategic shit. He fought Sean Porter at Sean Porter's style, and it was a good fight and it was close, but he beat him. He didn't like, he could have easily said, I'm the A side over Sean Porter and start taxing Sean Porter in multiple ways and do all, like, even Broner fought Sean Porter at a catchweight, you know? Errol Spence could have been like, oh, we fighting at 151 if he felt it benefited him. You feel what I'm saying? I know girls that have had down payments from dudes and shit. He said that's major simping. That's hella funny. That is. Hey, who is that person that said Canelo's weight or whatever this morning? Where did you get that information from? Yeah, but anyway, Canelo got all these like amenities and all that shit, and his fights still be close. That's what makes it look worse. Like, you did all that, like, had judges that heavily side with you and all that to still have the perception that you lost. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas there's other fighters, like, okay, Andy Ruiz did, okay, and you wonder why Andy Ruiz, Mexican American, is being received almost better than Canelo in Mexico. Not almost, I think he is. I think Andy Ruiz is received better than Canelo in Mexico, even though he's Mexican American. The reason being is I feel like the hardcore fans that are from Mexico, they just love the sport of boxing and its respect. Like, okay, Andy Ruiz became the first guy of Mexican ethnicity to win a heavyweight title. 2 days later, a week later, he meeting with the president of Mexico. The reason is everybody respects it and it uplifts the culture. You get what I'm saying? And Andy Ruiz had been disrespected and he had everything stacked against him. Why isn't Canelo publicly meeting with the president of Mexico after the Danny Jacobs fight or after Rocky Fielding? And he from Mexico. But Andy Ruiz is getting invited to meet with the president, you know, have these photo ops and shit, spend some time with the president of Mexico. Because what Andy Ruiz did is everyone respects it because you have no fucking choice but to respect it. Andy Ruiz was shorter. Andy Ruiz had the shorter reach. Andy Ruiz only had 5 weeks to Joshua's 16 weeks to train. Andy Ruiz was brought in as the B side to the A side promotion. Andy Ruiz got up from adversity where he got knocked down. That's what I'm saying. Boxing is such a clutch and like reasonable sport. If you just do what you're supposed to be doing, they're going to respect you. That's just what it is. I respect. Who made fun of Andy Ruiz for getting dropped? What is there to make fun of? He got up and started chunking him. Everything stacked against him, became a heavyweight champion against a much bigger guy who had much more time to prepare and was the A side. That's what people respect. Did Canelo like teeter around? Like, well, we get it too. Like, pick a glove or come out second, you know, certain things, but pick the ring size. But Canelo and his team have taken it like, you know, overboard. Again, nobody is ridiculing Andy Ruiz for getting dropped. Nobody is ridiculing Vodstick. See, Vodstick got dropped 3 times or whatever it was. But you don't see nobody really making memes and calling Vodstick a cherry picker. He went in there against a heavy-handed Artur Beterbiev. He tried, you know, it was a pretty solid attempt, and he came up short. That's what I love about the sport of boxing. Andy Ruiz met with the Mexico president because he was the first Mexican heavyweight. Okay, so why can't Canelo meet with him? So Canelo is a 3-division champ, they say. So why doesn't he meet with the president for that? You in the hot seat, by the way, since you want to challenge me. Come on, Fernando. So Canelo has set history, right? He said he set history by becoming a 3-division champion. So after he beat Rocky Fielding, why didn't he meet with the president, like publicly, and it was this big deal? Canelo, if he's a real 3-division champ, he joins the rankings of a few people who became 3-division champions from Mexico, especially in that division. There's not that many people from Mexico that are 3-division champions in those particular divisions. Nah, you was trying to go against me, bro. Anyway, whatever. I'll let you slide since you waved the white flag. I'll let you slide. Anyway, the bottom line is this. No one's disrespect. I haven't really seen it. Vodstick, nobody's really clowning him. He tried, came up short. That's the beautiful thing about boxing, man. Is the beautiful thing is it's not even just about winning or losing. It's holding a good account for yourself. Vodstick, he tried, got himself in shape. He came up short. Nobody cares about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? People get over it. But what Canelo's doing is like, trying to manipulate the board and just do too much. That's what the thing is. I think that's why Canelo's under fire. And now you're hearing, and you've been hearing, Mexican legends along with others say the same shit. We get it. He's the A side and whoop, whoop, whoop. He's Golden Boy's last thing, but he'll get more respect. Like, bruh, you needed a catchweight. I mean, not a rehydration clause with Rocky Fielding. Like, really? I think he would have beat him without a rehydration clause. But when you attach that to every single fight, of course people are going to be like, what the fuck? Oh, my gosh. Shout out to Tom Etheridge. That's what I'm talking about. Sean Porter's profile has grown since the Spence loss. Another classic example. I mean, even Maurice Hooker, he got knocked out bad. But ain't nobody really roasting him like that. He tried. Jose Ramirez was game, beat him. It is what it is. Mario, you're 100% right, Ego, but when we point out the obvious, the Canelo fanboys start saying we, quote, Mexicans, don't want to see our own succeed. Nah, it ain't that. We just holding Canelo accountable for shit. That's what it should be about. The UK should be holding the UK fighters accountable. Americans, Mexican fans from wherever or from Mexico, they should be holding fans. Just because you're from the same place or look similar or speak the common language, that don't mean you have to just cape for anything that they do. So I feel like we got to get boxing back to the old school. Fighters lose and stuff like that. That's cool. Like Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal. I just feel like that type of fight. I don't feel like, people, whoever loses, if they lose bad, people might say a couple things, a couple memes might be made about them or some shit, but people respect it. And that's what Erik Morales is kind of saying. What do you want to be remembered for? Like, here's an example. People always say that Marquez been hating on Canelo because he's jealous. Marquez has a legendary, historic moment knocking Pacquiao out. Name any moment in Canelo's whole fucking career that tops Marquez knocking out Pacquiao. I'll wait. Since y'all say my boy Marquez is jealous of Canelo, name any singular moment in Canelo's whole fucking career that topples that you think will be remembered in the history books of boxing, in boxing Encyclopedia Britannica, more so than that moment for Marquez. Name one thing he's did, one round. What, James Kirkland in fucking Canelo? You think people will look at that in the same vein as Marquez knocking out fucking Pacquiao? Right? Y'all say he jealous. Y'all got to do something, baby. Name any moment in Rocky Fielding, because he knocked him down 3 times. You think that's going to be remembered? Like Marquez. Marquez made his birthday cake Pacquiao get knocked out. He had a cake, and he had a little, you know how the wedding cake had the little figurines? He had a Pacquiao face plane cake. I'm like, damn, my boy Marquez ain't got no chill. Marquez is real. Other races support each other. Why don't we? They gonna say when he lost to Mayweather, man, that ain't no fun moment. Shout out to the Yay area. Yay area. See? Ego, don't make me have to get on here and embarrass you. Do it. I'm waiting. Embarrass me. What you got? Go. Where you at? You got 10 seconds to embarrass me. Starting now. Retardo Guerrero. You got 10 seconds to embarrass me, dog. I'm waiting. Let's see what the boy got. His name is Retardo. I know. 8 seconds. First off, Mexican ain't an ethnicity. You got 7 seconds to embarrass me. I thought I was supposed to be getting embarrassed. Like, where that part at? 6 seconds. Come on, Retardo. 5 seconds. Where you at? Where the part where I get embarrassed? 3 seconds. Second reason Ruiz went to president is because it's heavyweight. Block this motherfucker. That's what's up. Thank you for playing. Block Retardo. Estúpido. Block him. Siéntate. You gotta sit your ass down. Hey, siéntate. Por favor. Yeah, you gotta sit your ass down. Get rid of him, please. We ain't got no shooters. Thank you. Wasting everybody's fucking time. Okay, so I got embarrassed, y'all. Bro, I be having mind control of him. Levántate. Siéntate. Bro, sit your ass down. Sit the fuck down. Cállate la boca. You pinche perro. Get these pinche perros out of my fucking domain, bro. Sick of these pinche perros. Bro, that was horrible. It came in with the name Retardo and all this stupid shit. Then you wasn't talking about shit. And your last name is Guerrero, which means warrior. You ain't no fucking warrior. You got your ass stomped. Easy work. You ain't no motherfucking warrior. You looking like the Warriors right now. 0-2. Get your stupid ass out of here, bro. Anyway, who next? I want who next. What else y'all got? Motherfucker. Man, what? Why they even try it at this point? And the thing is, like, it's fun and games and entertaining. You're like, look, boy ain't breaking no sweat. Look, I ain't break no sweat. These dudes think the trolling shit, that don't make me look bad. It make you look bad because you just wasted everybody's time. The beard on point. Appreciate you. Bro, these dudes just be wasting time thinking that makes me somehow look bad. I don't look crazy. I ain't say nothing crazy. But for Canelo and that weigh-in crowd, I don't know. The face of boxing, I don't know. Listen, everything I said, I don't know. Bro, look at that face of boxing crowd, though. Oh, you mad? Tell them why you mad, son. Bro, look at that crowd. Look at that crowd, bro. That's Canelo. The Canelo's supposed to be I told y'all, Canelo's star power is dwindling, and he's not doing promotion, and his team ain't doing a good job of promoting. They're not going above and beyond. Man, I know someone in Vegas right now. They said the strip sounded dead. The strip by Thursday is popping. When Floyd would fight, the strip, maybe not Wednesday and Tuesday because it's early in the week. People ain't taking that much time off from their job. But by Thursday, definitely Friday, the strip is popping. That's just how it goes. And that's any big fight, especially Mayweather, though. But big fights in Sin City. Older Mexican fighters don't like Canelo because they never made the type of money he did. Block him. You talking about motherfuckers' money and shit. And he said that's a fact. You know, motherfuckers always try to say facts to some shit that ain't factual. Block him. Beats on Bang. That motherfucker a producer for pornos. Beats on Bang. What the fuck does that even mean? Get your... Yeah, you finna get banged. Check, get banged. Get this motherfucker out here. Motherfuckers always say facts to some shit that ain't factual. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, everyone's just jealous of Canelo for making money. But they're not talking. Why they? Floyd Mayweather made more money in a shorter amount of fights than Canelo, and they ain't saying the same criticism. Y'all sound stupid as fuck. Block this motherfucker, bro. Beats on Bang. He gonna get banged on the beat. Fuck it. Bang this man. Bang. He gotta get banged. Y'all ain't gonna bang him? Oh my gosh. Bang this man. Hit him with that banger. Thank you. Fuck. Listen, Mayweather made more money, but people ain't had the same criticism from me. Bro, it's over for old media. All this bullshit, all this little stupid shit y'all be talking about, it's over. How come Erik Morales ain't never said the same shit about Mayweather that he's saying about Canelo? He didn't say Mayweather did this and waited till people and Kovalev was deteriorating. Bro, he didn't say that. He didn't say Maidana was deteriorating when Floyd fought him. So what are you talking about? Mayweather made more money. It's not about money. It's about Canelo and his team's decisions and the strategy. But y'all gonna see. That's why Canelo is bowing down and DAZN is bowing down. Man, they don't know what. Man, come on, bro. Y'all don't know what y'all doing out here. Y'all know what y'all doing out here. We run boxing. We control the narrative. Oh my gosh. Bang on the beat. Jungle Beats, holla at me. I'm out. Give me some better work. Kovalev will KO Canelo by his jab. Man, Kovalev might go in there and lay down. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Kovalev go in there and lay down. His tummy hurt and shit. And we're going to see what's a more memorable fight. Canelo Kovalev or Nate Diaz Masvidal. Order Nate Diaz Masvidal UFC 244 using my link in the description of all my videos, all in the videos. He said them old media fans be dead too. Bro, listen. It's so abundantly. Notice I'm speaking for 2 hours at a time, an hour at a time, going in depth, giving you my standpoint. Notice the Canelo Man fans that are rejecting what I'm saying. It's one of a few things. You're biased, you're racist, you're a Canelo hater, you're hating on Canelo, or everybody's saying things about Canelo because they're jealous. That's it. That's the whole argument. That's it. It's going to be one of those. Watch. I keep predicting the future. That's the whole argument. You're a Canelo hater, you're hating on Canelo, you're racist, you're biased, or everybody's jealous of Canelo and Canelo's money. Ain't nobody give a fuck about Canelo's money, bro. Life is more like, listen to Bob Marley. They said, oh, are you a rich man? He's like, rich, what you mean by that? And he was like, you know, just wealthy, you make a lot of money. He's like, no, I don't have them riches like that thing. Bro, he said, I don't even have riches like that. That's not rich to me. Nobody give a fuck about Canelo, how much money he make. money, like, when I die, put my money in the crack. Like, you can't take that shit with you. There's more to life than just material things and money. We don't have them type riches. We don't have them things like that. That's not riches to me. What are you doing for your family, your people, your culture, you know, your seeds, different shit like that. He said possessions make you rich. Yeah, exactly. Them possessions don't make you rich. And see, that's I'm telling you guys the psyche of a beta male. Not that I am one, but I can, I've studied this type of stuff. That's like insecurity. That's what broke people say. Broke people like me, my bills are paid. I ain't got as much money as Canelo, but I'm cool. I don't have to have as much money as him. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to have as much. I don't need that. As long as I'm cool and content with where my life's at and stuff, then cool. He can have 10 times more money than me. Bro, there's billionaires and millionaires, multimillionaires that blow their head off. Robin Williams and shit, saying people hang themselves. Got all the money and fame and people love them. That don't make you happy. Money don't make you happy. Because again, how come Kurt Cobain killed himself? Robin Williams, Phyllis Hyman, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's all it took. Tyson Fury beat Klitschko, said he went into depression. Why? He had money then. That money ain't nobody jealous over stupid shit like that, because I can assure you, it don't matter if you're not right from within, all the money in the world ain't gonna fix that. You gotta fix that. Because I've been broke and generally enjoyed like the people or the surroundings I've been in. Had some great experiences, but my money was tight. But then there have been other times where I had great money, but I was depressed. So that nobody tripping off that type of shit. Again, that's insecure beta male talk. People who aren't happy with their money and they think that's going to be the fix all. Money ain't no fix all. Like I said, if account for like the Robin Williams and the Kurt Cobains, if money was the fix all. If all you had to do is have money and be well off and be a celebrity or something, and then all your problems are fixed, then, explain those people being depressed. And the funny thing is this, like, people who are like bragging about Canelo's money, he ain't sharing that with you. Beyond that, I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but I would imagine and hope, just like sports contracts, they have to have some kind of opt-out clause. Canelo may not ever see the full contract if his brand starts to tank and he's more of a liability or not producing for DAZN, or if DAZN goes out of business. So people keep talking about this $350 million and all this bullshit. Bro, he might not see the end of that contract if DAZN folds. He might not see likely there's an opt-out clause, unless DAZN's really inept and they just didn't cover themselves or protect themselves. But most likely in most sports contracts and major contracts, they're going to have somewhat of a say in if they have to keep paying you. So if Cam Newton has this crazy contract and he's on the bench right now, you don't think they have options to trade him or do whatever? They just got to keep paying him and he's not producing for the team, or a football coach like Gruden or somebody get brought in and they paying him X amount of dollars and you lose, so you can go 0 for 10 and they still gonna keep you. Come on, bro. Canelo still got to keep his stock high. The man fans are so stupid, they don't look at stuff like that. They just know what was written about Canelo's supposed to get $350 million, for 10 fights, blah blah blah. But he has to see through. He has to pull his own weight. If Canelo's brand starts to fizzle out, or he loses bad and then he can't show up, you think they're gonna keep paying him $35 million? And if they do, then they're gonna go out of business. That's just what it is. So if let's say Kovalev knocks out Canelo, and he doesn't pursue a rematch, and he starts cherry picking, they're gonna pay him $35 million a fight. And if they do, if he starts fighting Otto Weiland type people in his division, then and he keeps fighting Rocky Fielding, and they're paying $35 million, God bless them. But I don't see how that's gonna work. Canelo is jumping 15 pounds to fight Kovalev. Crawford has jumped 12 pounds total his whole career, but you don't give him no respect. What? He's jumping 15 pounds. What are you talking about? From 160 to 15? Bro, he fought at 168. That's a facade. And the other thing is, his last fight was at 168. I mean, his last fight was at 160 against Jacobs. But he fought just before that at 168. Crawford unified a division. Man, get these dudes out of here, bro. Thank you for the money. No refunds. I mean, you wasting my time, bro. You wasting my time with that stupid shit. Okay, so name the time Canelo was undisputed. Because Crawford was undisputed. Since you want to play. Should I put him in the hot seat? When was Canelo undisputed? When was Canelo undisputed in any division? Or even close? When is Canelo fighting people his age that are in prime? He wasn't criticizing you. Man, I don't care, bro. I don't have time for this lame shit. Crawford ain't had nothing to do with Canelo's career like that. That's like Crawford starting at 119 and coming up from there. Bro, that is idiotic. Them lighter divisions is different. It's not like that at all. Bro, you just talking about the amount of weight. Bro, just please stop. Eric Thomas, you look horrible. Do y'all want me to put him in a hot seat? Like this, y'all just be wasting my time. They be paying to. You just got schooled, bro. Okay, now I gotta put you in the hot seat. All right, I got schooled. Please, oh yeah, you desperate. All right, so Wilder constantly fight people way over 15 pounds bigger than him. Wilder weighed in at 212, and Tyson Fury weighed in at 256. So that's way more than 15 pounds. And Tyson Fury was the one on the canvas. Nah, I ain't letting him slide. He talking shit. He said, I got school. Fuck that. Nah, fuck that. Somebody said let him slide. Yeah, he gonna get slid, all right. Yeah, if that's what you mean by slide, yeah, he gonna get slid. Come on, man. Heavyweights don't count. Why don't heavyweights count? See, man, these dudes just be making up their own logic. There's no limit. Bro, I don't give a fuck if Master P, we talking about no limit. What? I don't give a fuck. What are you talking about? See, every time you have a point, then they can't answer it. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, that don't count. Let's just erase what you just said. Bro, it's still a reality. Wilder weighed 212, and then Tyson Fury was in the 250s. That's what he had to face. You comparing... whatever you said, Crawford at 119. What the fuck are you even talking about? Shout out to Pittsburgh. You talking about Crawford 15 pounds. When has Canelo been undisputed? Crawford has been undisputed. He had every belt in his division, every meaningful belt. When has Canelo done that? Bro, you don't have an argument. You arguing with yourself. When has Canelo been undisputed? Since you want to compare him to Crawford. Question 1. I'm doing that. This is my show. I'm asking the questions now. He hasn't. Strike 1. When, against the best names he's fought, when has Canelo showed the type of separation from those people in his division that Crawford has showed? So, Crawford had a gold medalist in Gamboa, and that was a major step up in his career at that time. Gamboa has speed and power, and he dropped him 4 times and knocked him out. When has Canelo ever looked like that against the better names that he's faced? Like an elite guy in his division at the time. Because at the time, people wanted to see Gamboa versus Mikey Garcia. So you know Gamboa was elite. So name a time where Canelo fought somebody who was in prime, elite, gold medalist, anything like that, had momentum, undefeated, and he dropped him 4 times and stopped him and showed that much separation. Golovkin, undefeated, didn't do it. Mayweather, undefeated, didn't do it. You know, Austin Trout was a close fight. He dropped him once. Where you at, bro? Where you at? Someone says the last time I'm coming here. Yeah, because my shooters blocked you. You right, it's the last time. You fucking right. I just see you hating on Canelo all the time when he deserved. What did I hate on? Name something. Okay, now you see, this is what they do, people. This is why the hot seats, they always get crushed. We were talking about Crawford. I start asking you questions, and then now you're switching. Now you don't want to talk about Crawford anymore. So, okay, I'll switch gears again. You said I'm hating on Canelo now. So, what have I said about Canelo that you disagree with? Since you want to switch from the Crawford whole topic, once I started asking you questions because you don't know what the fuck you talking about and you ain't finna beat me, right? Now, let me know what I said. We'll switch gears from the Crawford because that's what you want to do. You're a shapeshifter. I got it. Cool. So, what have I said about Canelo that you disagree with? So, the crowd was lit at the weigh-in because I said I didn't look lit from what I seen. So, you believe it was lit. What have I said? You go. You got 10 seconds. You wasting my time. My time is money. You got to send me some more of that money if you want some more of my time. You've given Gervonta, strike 2, 10 seconds to let me know what I've said about Canelo Alvarez that you disagree with. I don't care about any other black fighter that you want to bring up. Crawford, Tank. We already switched from those conversations. Now answer my questions. You can bring up all the black people you want. Robert Townsend, Keenan Ivory Wayans, whoever the fuck. Arthur Ashe. I don't care about the black channels. What have I said about Canelo Alvarez that you disagree with? You stalling. 6 seconds. See how they just keep bringing up black people? Oh, yeah, but Babyface. Like, man, what the fuck is Babyface got to do with this? Kenneth Edmonds. Man, get you. Come on, bro. You got 4 seconds. What have I said about Canelo that was hating that you disagree with? 4 seconds. Yeah, breathe. Hey, Eric Thomas. Yeah, breathe. Yeah, breathe. 3 seconds. Where you at, Eric Thomas? See, when you strip them of all different excuses and ways out, this is what it comes to. They got nothing. 2 seconds. Eric Thomas, breathe. Yeah, you got to breathe sometime. You know, you got to let that breathe. You got 1 second. What have I said about Canelo Alvarez that you disagree with that makes me a hater while I'm hating on him? Yeah, so you're not going to say nothing, huh? You just going to... It's real easy when you can just talk. I have to type. Block him. So you had a time to write that whole sentence, but you couldn't answer the question. Wasting time. Gotta go. He typed a whole ass sentence, but didn't answer the question. The question was simple. What have I said about Canelo that I'm hating that you disagree with? And he had time to put a whole nother sentence and keep waiting. bro. He's stalling. This is what they do. Yeah, you gotta breathe. Eric Thomas, breathe. You ain't no E.T. Thomas. He a motivational speaker. You demotivating. You demotivating. That motherfucker just gave me money for nothing. No refunds. No refunds. Who next? Bro, I got time. I don't give a fuck. Caught me a body. I got me a body. Shooters hit him with that shotty. Oh my gosh. I got time. Today I got time, cuz. Yeah, breathe. Where are these dudes at? You see how they never answer they points? They just waste time. What have I said about, listen, any of you cowards remaining in the shadow, what have I said about Canelo that you disagree with, that I'm hating on him? We got an open hot seat. I'm going to see if anyone takes it. And you got 10 seconds. The moment you decide to take it, you got 10 seconds. So start typing your bullshit. Listen, what have I said about Canelo that I'm hating that you disagree with? That's it. What? He said, what about black on black crime? That's what they always say in the comment section. Where are you guys at, bro? Bro, I count to 10 hella slow, dog. And they still don't have no answer. And I'm giving you the opportunity to type your answer before you say yes to it. You can use all this time to type what you got to say. So yeah, 10 seconds. Bro, they got speech to text. Come on, man. Use speech to text. Y'all can type quick. Y'all, if a chick hits you up, which I know y'all don't get no pussy. If a chick hits you up, I'm sure you can type to her real quick. If she said, come through, come over. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, give me your address. You know, all of a sudden you can type quick. Man, get these dudes out of there. Cali Enigma, shout out to him. Canelo has never dominated an elite fighter. He only destroys smaller guys at lower level competition. Canelo continues to avoid elite black fighters. Well, that just sums everything up. Facts. Bro, when's Canelo going to fight an in-prime black fighter his age, around his age? Andre Charlo. Why not? Why not? Don't tell me about Jacobs. Like I said, Jacobs is a good fighter, but he's a bit older than Charlo. The other thing is Jacobs' recent performances, some people had him losing to Selesky, and some people had him losing to Derevchenko, or they said they were extremely close and they could have went either way. So he lost to Golovkin, had a kind of an emotional fight with Luis Cuba Arias where it wasn't his sharpest work because he was trying so bad to knock him out. And then he has Selesky and then Derevchenko, tough fights. And some people said they could have went either way. That's when Canelo decided to fight Jacobs. Canelo didn't fight Jacobs after. I thought Jacobs beat Triple G. So why didn't he fight him right after? Why didn't he fight him? They were both on HBO. Why didn't he fight him right after because Canelo and his team be waiting. They be waiting. Vultures, scavengers. They wait for the fucking animal to be dying from the heat. You know what I'm saying? And then they do what scavengers do. And then that's when they've been circling. That's what vultures do. They circle, in the sky. And then when they see that this animal is dehydrated and finna die on death row, then they want to, do it. And I'm not saying that Jacobs was dying, but the bottom line is his performances, he didn't have like the momentum like Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford, where he's just like, oh fuck, everything he's doing is on fire and sensational. That's just what it is, bro. Man, I know how to I know how to move in a room full of vultures. Canelo's team has a scavenger type of approach. Like, they talking about, okay, here's a prime example. And it don't just have to be a black fighter. Artur Beterbiev looked like a fucking unit. He looked like a goddamn tank. Fight better. If you beat Kovalev, see if he fight Beterbiev next. That's the prime example of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a motherfucker that just looked like, oh shit, who the fuck is this? Let's see if he fights. No rehydration clause. Fight Beterbiev. Let's see if he do that. David Benavidez stop Anthony Durrell. Hard guy to stop. 2-time champion. Let's see if he fight him. That's what I'm saying. He not fighting nobody with no momentum like that. He fought after Triple G allegedly beat Jacobs, and then Jacobs went on to have some like close competitive fights where he didn't kind of all the way sell the win for some people. And you look at Canelo Jacobs, that's kind of how the fight played out too, where it was like Jacobs started off really slow, but then he showed some life, at the end. I was at the Brandon Adams Charlo fight. Brandon Adams was crafty and all that, but I gave Charlo pretty much most of the rounds. Probably every round. I don't remember if it was every round, but it was definitely most of them. When is Canelo going to fight someone like that? Like I said, Beterbiev just look good. Any man fans talking about Canelo want to fight Andre Ward. Bro, I just seen Andre Ward a week ago. He in shape right now. Canelo get the brakes beat off him. Jiffy Lube. Andre Ward would turn Canelo to Jiffy Lube. And y'all know it. I don't even know why y'all even try to play this. Andre Ward, I don't give a fuck if he ain't fought in 4 years, bro. I just seen the man. He was in shape. That man will Jiffy Lube Canelo. Beat the brakes off him. If I'm lying, please beat Kovalev so I can see him fight Andre Ward. Bro, come on. He talking about I want to fight at cruiserweight. There ain't nobody even at cruiserweight. Why didn't Canelo move up to... See, this is what I'm saying. See, y'all, the more y'all squirm, the worse it's going to get. Why didn't he talk about moving to cruiserweight when Usyk was there? Usyk can scrap. I don't know how he's going to do at heavyweight, but at cruiserweight, he was a beast. Why didn't Canelo talk about moving? He waited till Usyk left, and there ain't nobody fucking at cruiserweight like that. No big names. Why he talking about going to cruiserweight? For what? Why? Usyk ain't there. He was clearly the best person that the cruiserweight division had seen in a couple years, a decade or whatever, since David Haye maybe. Why the fuck would you go to cruiserweight now? See, that's what I'm saying. That's not legacy shit. Like, that's just you just doing it just to move up in weight. That's not, bro. Okay, so let's say I'll make up a division. Let's say there was a 143-pound division, and Rod Salka was there, and Devin Haney's like, I'm moving up to 143. So you got all this talent at 35, Tank, Lomachenko, blah blah blah, and you move up to 143, and there ain't nobody there except for Rod Salka. Is that Devin Haney going after legacy, or is that him moving into a division where there ain't no work? Somebody said Canelo versus Tablespoon. Ward will destroy Canelo, lights out. Man, y'all know y'all don't want to see that. Bro, that's not, man, come on, bro. That's not daring to be great and legacy and all that. Going to a stagnant division, really? That's what it's. So David Benavidez, there's great fights for him at 68. Caleb Plant, I wouldn't even mind Jose Uzcategui, right? Caleb Smith. Let's say Zurdo Ramirez was still at 68. Those are all great fights for David Benavidez. That's like him moving up to 172 and there ain't nobody there. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna be a 2-division champion, guys. Man, fuck all that. Caleb Plant's there. You haven't fought him. Jose Uzcategui's there. You haven't fought him. Caleb Smith is there. And let's say Zordo Ramirez. Those are all bona fide, very good fights for David Benavidez. Who would want to see him go up to, the 170-pound division, and Bubba Hotep is there, and there ain't nobody else. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Canelo going to the division, cruiserweight. Canelo versus Matt Skelton and shit. Man, come on, bro. Canelo versus Matt Skelton. Matt Skelton. Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, yeah, but he's fighting at cruiserweight. Canelo versus Tim Tebow. Y'all full of shit. Just like y'all do with Triple G. Triple G versus Bubba Hotep. Man, get the fuck out of here. Triple G versus Duke Nukem. Yeah, man, Duke. I mean, I've played Duke Nukem. Bro, these dudes be lying like a motherfucker. Like, bro, I could tell you lying because you ain't said nothing about Bubba Hotep. So why you want to see Canelo and Triple G versus Bubba Hotep? And steady be making excuses for Andre to not get the fight. Steady making excuses for Charlo not to get the fight. But you want to see some motherfucking Canelo versus Bubba Hotep and, Triple G versus Sling Blade and all. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Old media is dead. Yeah, they want Triple G versus Duke Nukem and all this dumb shit. Get the fuck up out of here. They want Triple G versus any black guy that ain't got no chance. Triple G versus Mopreem Shakur and shit. Like, what the fuck? Mopreem, tell him why the hoes dream. Bro, Mopreem? Really? Triple G versus Mopreem Shakur? This is what y'all want? Mopreem. Hey, yo, Mopreem, tell him why the hoes dream. Yeah, motherfucking Mopreem. Bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Triple G, bro. Mopreem. It's a fucking thug life. June 16, 1971. Mama gave birth to a hell-raising heavenly son. Like, fucking Mopreem. Man, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Triple G finna fight every single outlaw, every remaining Yafi Gaddafi. Bro, he finna fight all the Hussein Fatal, Flawless Fatality, bro. He finna fight all them. Edie Amin, he about to get it, man. All Triple G versus Outlaw. Bro, he finna go through all the rap groups. Wu-Tang finna get it. Jizza, RZA, Mizza, all these motherfuckers finna get it. Ghostface Killer versus Triple G. Wonder Woman on. Ghost is intelligent. What? He finna fight Nelly and the St. Lunatics. I open up shop at 13. Down doves go to back in OC. I'm from the show me thing. Bro, you finna fight a batter up. A fish don't fry in the kitchen. Grease don't burn in the grill. It took a long. Get the fucking Saint Lunatics up out of here, bro. He finna fight Triple G versus Murphy Lee on DAZN. Man, y'all full of shit. Bro, he Triple G versus any white, like, what's it? One hit wonder. That's what he finna fight. How much weed you smoke, Ego? Block this motherfucker, bro. I don't smoke, but we about to smoke you. Hey, you want some of that Larry Thornton? Motherfucker sound like a Whoville character. Get your Dr. Seuss Larry Thornton ass up out of here. Who the fuck is Larry Thornton? Thornton, here's a who ass. Get Dr. Seuss out of here. Talking about how much I smoke. I don't smoke shit. We smoking you. We smoking you and them Dr. Seuss books. Fucking Thornton, here's a who and shit. Man, get him out of here. Green eggs and ham I am. Sam I am. Man, we smoking you. That's what we smoking. Thornton Here's a Who from Whoville. We smoking, the only green we smoking is your Grinch ass. Thornton. Man, ain't no motherfucker out debate me named Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton. I'll take all the Thorntons in when it comes to this boxing shit. Ain't no Thornton fucking with what I'm doing. How much weed you smoke? Bro, we smoking. Hey, you want some of that Thornton? Yeah, we smoking your ass, motherfucker. He said Triple G versus Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory. Wow. Little G versus Nick Freno from the WB. I'm done, bro. Why do people think every black dude smokes weed? You know why. Just like when motherfuckers, when they dish you, like you say something about Canelo, oh, you're on crack. Because they look at crack as like a black drug. The Black Channel. Why are they smoking crack, bro? We know the little innuendos and shit. The Black Channel. Why do blacks like crack? Like, because they, you know, if you black, they don't say like meth and shit because they don't consider meth a predominantly black drug. But they'll say crack or some shit. Yeah, you little crack baby. You must be on crack if you think that Canelo is ducking Charlotte. Okay. You must be eating some watermelon. Oh, okay. Fried chicken. You must be full off them collard greens, you guys. Am I right? Oh, okay. Somebody said Triple G versus Silk the Shocker. Silk the Shocker was like Blueface 100, like before Blueface 100. Silk the Shocker could not rap on beat. That motherfucker. I'm a no limit soldier. Known to keep it about it. You know the ones that make you say, and about it. Like, what beat is you catching? That motherfucker was way off the beat. It'd be a boom bap. I'm a no limit soldier. Known to keep it about it. You know the ones that make you say, about it. Like, what beat was you listening? Like, you just wrote that verse to another song? That was not the beat, you know. You see Canelo fighting Triple G on DAZN coming through. Once again, it's on. Yeah. There was a point where Silk was trying to sound like Mystical, too. Y'all don't remember that. He's like, I try to tell you. He's like, he would do that, yeah, like yelling like Mystical shit. See, look at Hamza said the same thing. That's what I'm saying, bro. He really copied Mystical at one point. Yeah, man. Triple G versus Rapunzel. Triple G about to start fighting Fables and shit. The tortoise in the hair. Hey, the zone got to do something, man. How your biggest fight YouTubers? Boxing Ego versus PewDiePie. Bro, how's your biggest fight two YouTubers? How you talking about my pay-per-view? But you waiting for a UFC pay-per-view to end for your biggest star Canelo. Bro, really? You waiting for your biggest star? Your biggest star got to wait for a UFC 244 to end. Bro, y'all going to be up all night. Y'all going to be up all night. Oh, wow. Icy out of pocket. Bro. It's over for old media, I told y'all. And then what made the fight look worse is Kovalev missed weight. He missed weight at first. Quick turnaround, missed weight. 3 attempts, had to weigh in naked, and he got a rehydration clause. Alright. Look, he works with DAZN. UFC boss Dana White has been vocal about Canelo Kovalev not going up directly against Nate Diaz Masvidal on Saturday. DAZN apparently agrees with him. I am told that Canelo Kovalev won't start until after the Diaz Masvidal fight is over. Bro, DAZN has taken They need to change the name to DAZN. Put that L in front of it. DAZN just took a huge L. I ain't never seen this shit. Bro, you can't say pay-per-view is dead, but then you bowing down to a fucking pay-per-view. That is the epitome of horrendous. That is the epitome of an L in this world. Why would you even listen? If you that scared, if you scared of Whitey Ford, that's all you had to say. You scared of Whitey Ford. If you're that afraid of the fight where you got to do all that, why did you even schedule this to compete with that? See, that's what happens when motherfuckers. It's like Madden, bro. It's like when you playing. He said, Dana, grown man, DAZN. Grown man, I put hands on you. Lay out blueprint plans on you. We rat pat, let Sam Tap dance on you. Then Sinatra shot you. I put the boy in the box like David Blaine. Let the audience watch. Bro, grown man, I put hands on you. He hit him with that hove. Yo, what's up? This threats. I've been making threats since kindergarten. Ask about me. Grown man, I put hands on you. That man said, lay out blueprint plans on you. We rat pat niggas, let Sam Tap dance on you. Then Sinatra shot you. Goddamn you. I put the boy in the box like David Blaine. Let the Listen. Why would you go up against the UFC if you was gonna wait till what they do, bro? That's horrible. He said, I keep trash bags with me. Facts. Bro, that is horrible. You not starting Canelo Kovalev until this Masvidal shit in. Them UFC shits be ending at like 9:30. So you gonna be in the East Coast having to watch Canelo Kovalev start at 12? Bro, this is terrible. This is terrible. And Dana White told your ass. He said if they go up against Nate Diaz, Masvidal, they're out of their mind. But if they time it right, it could work. Bro, how are you gonna say buying pay-per-view, and then there's a pay-per-view on from another sport, another combat sport, and you bow down to them in that way and talking about you gonna start your fight after their fight? Like, and then you make it a public thing. So you that desperate because you want to try to get the traffic. And see, this is the other thing. When you do something like that, so basically that's even worse, because look at it like this. You think people are going to pay for the UFC 244, right? Watch it, the whole card, and pay for DAZN for the month, and the shit ain't starting until after that fight ends. Versus if they were on at the same time simultaneously, then some people might pick the DAZN fight. Oh wow, Icy out of pocket. He said bye casual views. Bro, I never seen no company in boxing bow down like that. And listen, all y'all motherfuckers talking about, oh yeah, DAZN, I paid for the year $110, $120. This is great. This is what I want. Stop hating, ego. DAZN is giving me everything I want. All right. Then why is DAZN waiting for UFC? Listen, somebody explain it. How are you going to say pay-per-view is dead, but then bow down to a pay-per-view? Tunnel vision. Ego. When did Floyd ever change his fight start time because of another event? That's what I'm talking about. That's how you know you don't have the biggest event. But my thing is this. That's fine. It's just a big UFC card. But the thing is, why even go against it? Listen how stupid this is, bro. UFC announced before you. So you knew going into this thing that this fight, this particular fight, was happening on that particular day. And for whatever reason, you allowed Golden Boy and Canelo to convince you that, hey, let's put our fight on that same day. You said, let's put the fight on the same day. So it'd be one thing if Canelo announced first, and then 3 weeks later, Nate Diaz Masvidal got announced. Because then at least you already announced and you already had your venue booked, so you can't help if something else comes after you. UFC announced their fight before you, and you still decided to put it there. That's just poor planning, like I keep telling you. He said, well, when you put it like that, bro, it's facts. What I'm saying is absolute fact. I don't care who mad. Smash the like button. I don't care who mad. UFC already had that date. You knew this, so you had to have known. So you mean to tell me DAZN is just scheduling their biggest star on a fight, and ain't nobody looking at a calendar to see what productions are going on? And there's established productions, major productions on that same night. Isn't that like a common thing you would do with scheduling? That's like me wanting to get married, and I don't check to see, it's Super Bowl Sunday. So all my friends are football fans, so maybe I shouldn't get married on February 3rd because it's football Super Bowl Sunday. You get what I'm saying? That's just stupid. Or even worse, if I played for the Niners and all of my teammates, I want them to come to my wedding, but I schedule it on Super Bowl Sunday. Like, come on, bro. That's just poor planning from any business, bad business. And like I said, UFC was announced first, so it doesn't make sense. It didn't even have to do this. Like, you know what? They better off putting Canelo, Kovalev, and Logan Paul next week on the same card. That wouldn't even been that bad, bro. See, and to me, that would have been more respected from fans. That would have been more respected if you had Canelo versus Kovalev as the main event, a boxing fight for a main event, and you put Logan Paul versus KSI as a co-feature. To me, that wouldn't even be that bad. They should have just consolidated that. So you have your own date, and the only thing you're competing with that I know of is Fresno. They got a Top Rank card, Jamel Herring. But wouldn't you rather compete with Top Rank's Jamel Herring, Lamont Roach card, as opposed to UFC 244? Just all the way around, poor planning and execution, bad business. If you feel otherwise, let me know so we can fry your ass in the hot seat right now and tell me how that's not bad business. Listen to me, people. They're saying Canelo Kovalev will not start until the main event for UFC ends. So you're bowing down and letting their UFC pay-per-view commence and complete their whole card before your main event comes on. You're not equipped to deal with them then. He said UFC should throw another fight on their card. Hey, you petty. Angela petty as fuck. That would be hella funny, bro. Bro, you're not equipped to battle that then. So you should have picked another date since they already had the date first. You're going to let them. So, okay. Here's an equivalent. So I got analogies for days. Let's say I open up a burger restaurant across the street from In-N-Out Burger, right? And I initially am trying to compete. I say, oh yeah, we having our grand opening the day that they're having this In-N-Out Burger and car show. So I'm bold and brazen, and I'm like, yeah, we selling burgers over here across the street. And then based on the demand, and when it gets closer, I see that we're not fucking with In-N-Out having a car show and being established and selling burgers. So I decide to open up after In-N-Out closes. Bro, if that's not bowing down, I don't know what it is. So I was bold enough to be across the street and try to have a grand opening for my shit the day they're doing this major car show. So I thought I could compete. But then In and Out closes at 10, and I'm like, yeah, we gonna open up at 10:01. We gonna run till 1 p.m. What the fuck? So you have to wait for In and Out to close, bro. That's you lost. You gotta wait for In and Out to close to open. Imagine if, like, I used to work at Lowe's. I tell you guys this all the time. I used to work at Lowe's. You know, I worked my way up, and became a salary manager. Bro, we didn't give a fuck what Home Depot was doing like that. Like, we ain't gonna open up. Like, okay, if anything, if Home Depot decided to open up at 6, we open up at 6 to go heads up with them. We didn't say like, oh, Home Depot's open up at 6, so let's wait till they close and then we gonna open up. What the fuck, bro? What business does that? What business does it? So when I was working at Lowe's, can you imagine us, like, let's say it's a holiday, 4th of July or something, and then let's say they're closing early, and Home Depot is gonna be open from 6 to 3, and we open up at 3:30. Like, we're gonna let Home Depot get their business out of the way, and then we're gonna open up at 3:30, and we're gonna go till about 8. Like, we ain't a package deal. Take turns, bro. You would open up at the same exact time and go heads up with them. So the fact that DAZN is not willing to do that should scare them, and that should let you know what it is. Talking about our main event won't start until, like, I can understand if it was a presidential, like, election or inauguration or some shit, because you know why you don't want to compete with something like that, bro. You scared of a UFC event? It's not even in your same sport. He said Top Rank and PBC don't seem to be worried. DAZN need new management, bro. This is what happens. John Markowski, British dude. You got Eddie Hearn, a British dude, and they're trying to take over the American market. You don't understand the American market, obviously. If you thought you was going to compete with UFC, that particular card, it don't make sense, bro. And my thing is, that's not even an alpha male move. An alpha male would just be like, fuck it. We made our bed, lying it. We picked the same date. Fuck it. If the two events collide, we're so confident in our event and our star power with Canelo that we gonna run it. And if they clash, they clash. Fuck it. We made our bed, lying it. You know. But DAZN ain't doing that. DAZN saying, hey guys, we want you to watch our stuff too. So we'll wait for that event to end, and then we'll go. It ain't no take turns. Who does that? And the worst part about it, from a business perspective, it doesn't make sense. UFC fights end about 9 to 9:30, in general. I don't know what time exactly, but I've watched UFC fights, and they ended 9 to 10-ish. That's California time. 9 to 10 California time. If you wait for the UFC to, what if the Nate Diaz Masvidal fight go 5 rounds? The full 5 rounds. So you gonna start your card at midnight East Coast time? You gonna start the Canelo Kovalev fight at 1 in the morning? Man, this shit go. I hate Icy so much. My dude Icy funny as fuck, bro. He said, I gotta be at work at 8 a.m. tomorrow. That's what I'm saying, bro. And then there's a potential that, man, I hope this UFC shit lasts hella long, because this is gonna be funny as fuck. That's not even peak viewership hours. You got your biggest star on DAZN possibly fighting 12 Eastern time. Bro, he fighting when the gremlins ain't supposed to eat and shit. How you gonna have Canelo fighting at midnight? You never seen this on HBO or when Canelo was on Showtime. Bro, the gremlins ain't even supposed to eat after midnight, and they got Canelo fighting. So you're not even supposed, all the gremlins in the crowd and shit, they gotta close the concession stands and shit, because you can't feed a gremlin after midnight. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing that's corny with it is Nate Diaz is a talker, Jorge Masvidal is a talker, and they got The Rock they got The Rock presenting the belt. So all that is unpredictable. Joe Rogan gets in after the fight. The Rock is going to, do you smell? And he's going to put the belt on the winner. So you're going to be doing national anthems during that? Or are you going to literally wait for the Joe Rogan post-fight interviews, wait for The Rock to, put the belt on the winner, wait for Dana White to say his thing? That's just, at what point are you going to go? So you got someone from DAZN watching this other UFC pay-per-view determining when they should go. Bro, that's scared. And the other thing that's horrific is the UFC, very organized. They do the same thing every fight. After The Rock presents the BMF belt to the winner, right? After Joe Rogan does his post-fight interviews and Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor, you took everything I worked for, motherfucker. I'm not surprised. After all the antics and whatever happens in this fight, right? They do a post-fight press conference. Them UFC post-fight press conferences be having hella views. So you think you're going to get crossover fans that want to see both. They might want to watch, if it's a crazy fight between Masvidal and Nate Diaz, two charismatic talkers, they probably going to want to see what happens at the post-fight press conference to see what's happening next, and get Twitter reactions. But no, they're going to have to jump over to Canelo Kovalev. It's just poor planning, bro. And you wouldn't have to do any of this if they didn't compete against this. So, people are going to, it's just stupid, bro. It's just, this is the bottom line. Tunnel vision. Eagle, hold up. So this fight going to be at 1 a.m. East Coast on the UK fight time? I don't know. But from what they said, they're going to go after Nate Diaz Masvidal. The UFC is not going to, bro, they're not going to rush their card to help DAZN. So if you're waiting for the main event for UFC, then it's going to end whenever the fuck it ends. And from my experience, I feel like they end 9 to 10-ish West Coast time. So if we really have to wait, what are we going to be doing on the DAZN card? What are we doing? Who does this? So if it ends 9 my time, that's 12 in the East Coast. Just for the Canelo fight to start? That's crazy. That's insane. I ain't never heard of that. Then you got to look at other places like Mexico. Mexico is Mexico's on the East Coast, or parts of Mexico are on the same time as Cali. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on where you're at in Mexico. But the bottom line is, it's gonna be late as fuck for everybody, cause you waiting for another card to end before you go. It's just, that's what I'm saying. Is DAZN even thinking about this type of stuff? Watch. I'm gonna give you guys an idea of what I'm saying. All right. Right now, for me, it is 8:54 a.m. Where Canelo is from, pretty close. Guadalajara, Mexico, 9:54, right? Look at this, people. Right now, in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, where Canelo's from in Mexico, it's 10 a.m., 6 minutes to 10. So it's an hour after the California time. So if they wait for Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal, New York and the East Coast and Boston and all that is 3 hours ahead of me. So it's going to be 12 for them. But where Canelo is from, if they started at 9 p.m., then it's going to be on at 10 p.m. in where Canelo's from. If it starts at 9:30, it's going to be 10:30 where Canelo is from, Guadalajara, Mexico. If it starts at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Then it's going to be on at 11. It's going to be on at 11 in Mexico, in Guadalajara, where Canelo is from, right? If it starts at 10 Cali time, that means it's going to be on at 1 o'clock on the East Coast. And for Texas, they're 2 hours ahead of me. So it's going to be on at midnight. Bro, that's an inconvenient. And I don't even know the UK. They like 8 hours ahead, bro. So the Midwest, Texas finna be fucked up. The East Coast finna be. That's not peak viewership. That's this shit is funny. So Cali, we gonna be, going through it. Mexico is gonna be an hour later. Texas and the Midwest and shit, they're gonna be 2 hours later. And then the East Coast is gonna be 3 hours later. And then the UK people that want to watch Canelo Kovalev, man, let me see what time it is in Russia, bro, where Kovalev is from. This is what I'm saying. Where's Kovalev from? What part of Russia? Nah, it don't matter. All right. So right now it's 10 a.m. for me. It's 6:56 in Russia. This is where in Moscow, Russia, where Kovalev is from, it's 7 a.m. So hold on, I'm trying to, let me do the math. Let me do some quick math. Hold on. Right now for me is 9 in the morning and it's 7 in the morning. So that's like, it's like 10, hold on. Yeah, it's 10. That's 10 hours. So it's going to be 10 hours. If the fight starts 9 Pacific time, the fight's going to be 10 hours from my time in Russia. So they're going to be... Alex is funny as fuck. He said Kovalev's fan base going to be watching the fight with some coffee and breakfast. That's what I'm saying. Motherfucker will be eating pierogies and shit and and drinking Starbucks. Bro, this shit is horrible. I don't give a fuck. This is funny. This is funny, bro. This is funny. Motherfucker making omelets and shit. Oh, this Canelo fight good than the motherfucker. Making Denver omelets and shit in Russia. I'm done. These motherfuckers making fucking toaster strudels. Bro, who the fuck is just watching boxing for breakfast and shit? Yeah, these motherfucking egg bites, these egg sous vide, motherfucker. Hey, this old is really out here, bro. They tripping. Yeah, motherfucking these mimosas in the Canelo fight. That's what I'm talking about. This motherfucker. Yeah, I'm so glad I made these hash browns and corned beef with this Canelo Kovalev fight. Hell no, bro. Got these fucking flapjacks and Canelo Kovalev on the screen. Bro, they tripping. They tripping. So it's inconvenient for most areas. He said the strip. Hey, brother Moses, you gotta chill, bro. He said the strip clubs gonna be closed and shit. That's what I'm saying. The girl collection letting out. Canelo fight just starting and shit. Whatever. Oh, so Joshua's fighting Ruiz in a mega. It's supposed to be a mega fight in Saudi Arabia. So it's gonna come on at like 2:30 Cali time. So your heavyweight fight on DAZN that people want to see the rematch for is coming on in the afternoon to evening, depending on where you live in America. And that's the opportune time for you. And then now you wait until Nate Diaz. It's going to be a fun night. Check in with the channel. I'm about to chill. Run some errands. It's gonna be fun, bro. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see when this. Someone said Triple G versus the Pizza Patron mascot. I can't even deal with this right now. Listen, it's gonna be fun. DAZN should have just picked another date. WWE people are stuck in Saudi Arabia since Friday. I heard about that, bro. And this is where Eddie Hearn put to fight, bro. Why are they stuck though? Is it a terrorist alert or something? I don't know. Someone. Hey, block Art Alexander. Fuck him. Hey, everybody say fuck the Alexander. You gotta go. Get rid of him. I know what he's trying to do. That ain't gonna work over here. Everybody say fuck the Alex. He gotta go. He gotta go, bro. You see how they always try to condescend us? He's no Alexander the Great. He's no conqueror. Nope. We see. He say, "Why you guys complaining?" No, you gonna just get this work, bro. It's not that people are complaining. A great fight is people. Why should people have to? You're not DAZN. Okay. See now I gotta fuck him up some more. DAZN came in like they was saving boxing. That's what they said. Eddie Hearn, $1 billion American takeover. How the fuck is this American takeover? And you're doing non-traditional things that don't benefit Americans. Where's the American takeover? Why do you have Americans potentially waiting up to watch Canelo Kovalev main event at 12 midnight? When did HBO keep listen, bro? When did HBO boxing keep the boxing fans up till midnight for the fight to begin? Bro, do you know what comes on at HBO at midnight? Real Sex 14, Taxi Cab Confessions, Pete Does Pittsburgh. That's what's on HBO at midnight. Not no motherfucking boxing just finna start at no damn midnight. Because we gotta wait for an unrelated UFC card to end. That's just horrible. Yeah, it's HBO After Dark and shit. And now, Julia Roberts, Pretty Woman. Like, bro, this is all types of weird shit on HBO. That Real Sex go crazy. Real Sex 14 go crazy. Them motherfuckers buying them dolls and shit for a couple thousand. I seen them. I seen the episodes. You know what I'm saying? They got all types of shit. Skinamax and all types of shit be on that late. DAZN coming on during Skinamax hours. You feel me? I used to watch all that shit. Femalien and all that shit. It be these weird sci-fi movies. They be butt-ass naked. Oh, shit. Femalien 2. And now, yeah. Pete Does Pittsburgh. All that shit. Bro, DAZN coming on when BET Uncut's coming on. The tip drill video with Nelly. You know, White Girls. Remember that song? White Girls? That's on BET. I ain't got no panties on. Ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no. That's when DAZN finna start. And they talking about American Takeover. Bro, how you got American Takeover and you coming on when porn's coming on them channels, HBO and Skinamax? The fucking Showgirls is coming on with Jesse Spano and shit. And you just starting your boxing program because you gotta wait for UFC. And you talking about the American take. This ain't no American takeover. This don't benefit Americans. When's the last time HBO had you watching boxing at fucking midnight? Motherfuckers tired as shit. Bruh, stop. Man, I'll never stop, bro. Yeah, DAZN about to hire Sarah J now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. When the last time you watched boxing at midnight? No, for real. I'm just asking you. When's the last time you waited up and you was watching boxing at, midnight? I'm trying to watch Taxi Cab Confessions and shit. I'm usually over. Like, fuck it, you coming on when the vampire streams start and shit. The vampire stream. Like, damn, how Canelo in round 1 when the vampire stream start? Who? Come on, bro. I'm trying to do the vampire stream. It should say round 1. Ding, ding, ding. For the vampire stream, though? When does that ever happen? Man, come on, bro. DAZN, like, the vampire stream. What if DAZN did the telecast like this? The vampire stream, bro. Man, this is going to be crazy. In case you just joining, the rumor is DAZN is going to start their main event after UFC's main event, which is an East Coast fight. So they're going to wait for the shit to end. Bruh, you got my wife crying. Man, I'm just keeping it real. Ain't nobody trying to watch no fucking boxing at no 12, midnight. Midnight? I love boxing, but shit, like, people trying to be in the snappy nappy dugout at midnight. Your girl all horny in the bed and shit. And, babe, come to bed. Nah, fuck you, bitch. I gotta watch this Canelo fight. Canelo Kovalev, it's gonna be a good scrap. Your girl in lingerie in the bed trying to lure your stupid ass into the bed, and you talking about, nah, I would crush her, but I gotta watch the crusher on TV. What the fuck? You, oh my gosh, bars. I said you would crush her, but you gotta watch the crusher on TV. Your girl in lingerie. Bro, that don't even sound right. Your chick in lingerie trying to lure you in the bed. Cause you know some girls, like, I ain't no Bill Cosby. Some girls, sometimes they don't be in the mood. So you gotta catch them when they in the mood. You gotta take advantage of that. You know, cause like I said, we ain't Cosby. I like to put with the DAZN fight to see the quiet, bro. So when they instigating this shit, you gotta take full advantage of that. Because sometimes they not in the mood. You be like, you ever try to like push up on your girl? Like, hey baby, yeah, what's up? Try to get all close and shit. Pull the sheet on real tight, wrap herself up like a burrito. She wrap herself up in them sheets like a taquito. You try to poke her through the sheets a little bit, like so she feel it. You feel what I'm saying? I know how this shit go. Y'all be in the bed and shit. Yeah, I know you feel that. You know, you try to move, she feel it on her butt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So if she in the mood, then you gotta take advantage of that. You can't even do it because you gotta watch Canelo. Your girl is born ready, but you gotta watch Canelo. Your girl like I was born ready. Yeah. Your girl born ready and you like, nah, bitch, I'ma watch Canelo. Bro, you supposed to be able to do what you want to do after midnight. Boxing's supposed to be over. Especially you had that white grape Ciroc. It's supposed to be able to go down. But you gotta watch boxing this shit. You motherfucker gotta go on the hub later because your girl sleep. Girl, see, women, they're not gonna wait for you. They're not gonna wait for you to watch 12 rounds of potential boxing and stay up if they're not into it. And stay up for and stay horny for nah, hell no, bro. Ain't no female finna do that. She finna catch you in the AM and be mad at your stupid ass. You gonna be in the doghouse. Someone said, bruh, just started raining here in LA. Must be DAZN tears. You out of pocket. Bro, that's a late ass fight, bro. Motherfuckers catching the train at Penn Station and shit. 3 a.m. Try to leave the bar. Bro, and that's the other thing. What if you at a bar? Bars close at like 2. Motherfucker fight still on. Shit, the bar like, all right, last call, bitch. Y'all got to get up. But the Canelo fight's still on. I don't know what to fucking tell you. It's DAZN. It's an app. Watch it on your phone on the train. You ain't got to go home, but you got to leave. Bro, bars be closing this shit. And the Canelo fight's still on. What the fuck? It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Wouldn't that be a trip? The bar kicking you out in the fight, but it's only round 5. Man, 5 more minutes. 5, please. Remember your parents tell your ass to go to bed? You try to stay up. Man, let me just finish this level. You playing a video game and shit. Let me just finish this level, Dad. Nah, take your ass to bed. Bro. You gonna be up hella late watching this Canelo shit. And I know the UK gonna be mad. Cause them motherfuckers gotta wait. They gonna be up for 26 hours trying to watch this Canelo shit. Yeah, you fucking wank, you chicken bang. You pussy dosa. Bro, they finna be mad as fuck. UK, I know they finna go, you fucking chicken bang wank. You know, you're such a melt. DAZN, you melt. You dosa. Chicken bang. Bro, them UK motherfuckers finna be mad as a motherfucker. Calling DAZN a melt and shit. John Michael, bro, you a clown. You ain't gonna do shit. That's what I do know. Yeah, I'm a clown. I'm Stephen King's It, but you ain't gonna do shit. That's what I do know. So, you can say whatever you want. You ain't gonna do shit. So what we talking? Okay. Bro, they mad. I told you, they mad. I think it was a compliment. Nah, how's me being a clown a compliment? You better say ha-ha, motherfucker, or you getting blocked. Bro, we ain't showing no mercy. If you looking like the op, you getting blocked. No mercy. My dude Icy said, I think it's a compliment. Oh, well. I told y'all got to say what you mean. If it sound like you dissing, then I can't help it. The shooters, they gonna get you. Man. That's crazy. Yeah, shout out to Business Brain. Clap that. You about to make me have an asthma y'all be blaming me for anything. Motherfuckers be premature busting this shit. Oh, you made me do it. I didn't. What? How I make you do it? What? Y'all just be blaming me for anything. Come on, ego, my power's out. Like, what the fuck I gotta do with your power outage and shit? Y'all just be blaming me. Man, I run boxing, bro. It's cool. Y'all blame me for everything. Power outage, all types of shit. You know? They canceled Big Bang Theory. Like, what the fuck I gotta do with TV shows getting canceled? I didn't do none of that. All I did was came to entertain and came to leave my mark like Zorro in this boxing cage. That's all. Yeah, you about to make me get a speeding ticket. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I get blamed for everything. I just thought, hey, I'm fucked. My brain is just warped. What if Kovalev get tired? Because if he waiting in the back, you know, because you have to kind of train at certain, like Mayweather trains at certain hours because he said he's a night person. Plus, he's fighting at night and he wants to look good under bright lights. You feel what I'm saying? What if Kovalev get tired because he got to wait so long? So he, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like 10 p.m. West Coast time. What if Kovalev's sleepy? What if he's a morning person? He got to fight Canelo. And motherfucker tired of this shit. Motherfucker took a 5-hour energy drink and shit. Because this shit coming on so late. And motherfucker just a little tired. No, you got to really think about that. What if the fighter is tired? You don't just have endless amounts of energy no matter what. Yeah, motherfucker got jet lag and shit. I'm too tired for this fight. What if the fight got canceled because it was like, where's Kovalev? Oh, the motherfucker tired. He can't come out. He too tired. We gonna reschedule this shit. He like laundry detergent. The motherfucker tired. Man, this shit is a mess. This shit is crazy. Motherfucker, they show him in the dressing room. You supposed to be warming up, motherfucker. Counting sheep. Hey, DAZN got to do something, baby. DAZN got to do something. Why didn't they do this to Logan Paul? Why didn't they schedule him with the UFC shit? Why they do this to the man Nello? So Canelo beefing with Golden Boy. Ryan Garcia beefing with Golden Boy. They begged Canelo to fight Triple G. Now no one cares about that because Triple G got his ass stomped by Deryevchenko. You got two YouTubers fight. Bro, this shit, DAZN got to do something. Listen, the YouTube fight, KSI Logan Paul 2, is happening next week. Devin Haney's supposed to be on the card. Who he fighting? Somebody let me know. It's not Petrov because he said it's not Petrov. But wait, there's more. Devin, listen to me, people. Devin Haney is supposed to, he's training. He had a media day. He's supposed to fight next week on a KSI Logan Paul 2. So that DAZN came in, said $1 billion a day, taking over boxing, American takeover. We're the greatest thing that's happened since boxing. Showtime's going out of business. This was Eddie Hearn and DAZN affiliate said, right? The fans. Who is Devin Haney fighting? Anybody have an answer to that? These are real legit questions. Devin Haney is a tremendous talent. When is his opponent getting announced since he's fighting next week? Are they going to wait till tonight's telecast? Listen, somebody tell me who Devin Haney. Who the fuck is Lily Singh? That sounds like a poet. Who is that? Who the fuck is Lily Singh? See, man. Hey, bro. You need to change the song. Who the fuck is Lily Singh? That sound like a YouTube influencer or something, bro. Who the fuck is that? Man, come on, bro. Man, I don't know no fucking Lily Singh. Oh, she is a YouTuber? Oh, y'all playing. Bro, I don't see, that's sad when y'all just make shit up and it really sound like a match DAZN and Eddie Hearn would make. Bro, I thought that was his real opponent. I'm like, who the fuck is that? That don't even sound like a guy. Motherfucker fighting a girl and shit. Bro, this is bad. This is bad, bro. Fucking and see, this is how they disrespect black fighters. Devin Haney's a fucking monster. He a beast, and you got him in there with Krang and shit. Why is this rather? We might get to the techno show. Devin Haney must pay for it. Bro, how's Devin Haney supposed to get shine, and you put him in there with Krang and shit? He got ducked by Lomachenko, so you gonna put him in there with Krang and all these motherfuckers. Yeah, we just talked about DAZN pushing Canelo Kovalev back. And we're on something else now. Who is Devin Haney fighting next week? As a boxing fan who wants to follow the sport and a boxing reporter, who is the man fighting? How is he? Like, I can understand if he had a signed opponent and they had visa trouble, a signed opponent and they couldn't make their 30-day weigh-in, a signed opponent and they failed a drug test. His opponent has never been announced. His opponent has never ever been announced. He's fighting next week. It's not like, oh, Joshua's fighting Gerald Big Bay Miller and he messed up the check and he failed a drug test or two, you know. Devin Haney's opponent has never been announced. He's fighting next week on a YouTube card that they said was going to benefit boxing, and I don't know who the actual boxer is fighting. I know who the YouTuber is fighting, but I don't know who the actual boxer is fighting. Speaking of not knowing, the other boxer that we do know of, Billy Joe Saunders, is fighting against Marcelo Corceles or some shit. Devin Haney is a champ fighting on an undercard, which is already a problem. You know, Champ fighting on the undercard to 2 YouTubers, and I ain't never even heard of Billy Joe Saunders' opponent, and they haven't even announced who Devin Haney is fighting. How is this of benefit to boxing? They said this was YouTube shit, was going to build boxing, and oh yeah, we're putting real boxers on a you know, no headgear card and all this shit. But it doesn't benefit boxing, real hardcore boxing fans or the real boxing people, when we don't even know who to fight. So Devin Haney's fighting Hollow Man, and Billy Joe Saunders is fighting Marcelo Corcelo, or whoever the fuck he's fighting. How does that benefit boxing? You tell me. It's crazy that YouTubers are getting top billing over Devin. That's what I'm saying. That in itself. Devin is a champion now. How don't we know who a champion is fight? Imagine if Errol Spence, a champion, he was fighting next week and we just didn't know who he was fighting. Like, who's Errol fighting? I don't know, but man down. Like, what the fuck? Bro, name another champion who we don't not had like Shakur Stevenson. He wasn't even a champion then, but he had an opponent and then 2-3 dudes pulled out. Not like a situation like that. Name another champion where they were announced a long time ago for the card, and a week out from the fight, we don't know who the fuck they fighting. And it's not because of a fight pull out or visa. They can't get a visa passport or some shit. When DAZN, yeah, when does this ever happen? When has that ever happened where a champion's fighting in a week and you don't know? It's already bad enough you fighting on a YouTuber undercard. But when has it ever been a champion that they had a fight and through no pullout, you don't know who they're fighting in a week? It just Devin Haney for like versus TBA. Can y'all answer? Y'all just gonna play dumb? And the thing is, Devin Haney is a beast. He could scrap. I want to see. That's why it's imperative to me. And it's important because I think he's a great fighter. So how do we follow the sport and follow our champions, especially in America, and with this American takeover, and we don't even know who he's fighting? Somebody please send me a credible link, a video interview with Devin, a credible link to an official source who announced who he's fighting. Like, you know, DAZN's Twitter account, DAZN's Instagram account, Devin's social handles. How do we not know who Devin's fighting, bro? When's Demetrius Andrade coming back? Come on, bro. This is what they do to the black champions? That's what they doing over there. When's Tevin Farmer come back? Bro, I don't know none of this. How are the American black champions going to ever, if everyone's ducking certain guys, right? Like Devin and Demetrius Andrade. You get what I'm saying? And DAZN is not enforcing that Triple G, a guy, a ready-made fight, or Canelo for Andrade. They're not enforcing it. Eddie Hearn can't get Devin Haney, Lomachenko. He couldn't get Devin Haney, Luke Campbell, when Luke Campbell only had 2 losses for the vacant belt. How is this benefit? And the motherfuckers be like doing the politics shit. Yeah, DAZN, this has been great. $120. This is awesome. So you guys explain how that's of a benefit to these fighters. Please. I don't know when Tevin's fighting. I don't know when Tevin Farmer's fighting. I don't know when Andre's fighting. And what's the name? Devin, I don't know who he's fighting. How can I follow the sport and their careers and build excitement for fans on my channel when I don't know who the fuck they're fighting? No announcements. Same thing with Canelo. You got your biggest star competing with the major UFC card to the point where you just bow down and it's happening after. This shit is in shambles, bro. There ain't no sweet way to put it. This shit is a mess. This shit is in shambles. How can I follow the sport How are you expecting fans to not have jobs? American Takeover, but Ruiz Joshua is coming on 2-3 in the afternoon. KSI Logan Paul is supposed to be a crossover smash and that benefits boxing, but I don't know who the boxers are fighting, like Billy Joe Saunders, and I don't know Devin Haney's opponent. And more often than not, does anyone believe it's going to be a good fight for Devin Haney, like somebody that could really prove his mettle if it's a 1 week opponent that just gets announced in the next 3 days? Who believes it's going to be a fight of valor or some shit? Like a fight that means, like, could show us what Devin Haney could do, and you're planning it a week out. Come on, bro. All these fights getting canceled on DAZN, Tyrone Spong and Spawn and all. Man, come on. They won't talk about Spawn getting cleared. Quick to talk about Miller. We still ain't seen White. Bro, this shit is a mess. This is why you see old media is in ruins, because they say I'm lying and all this bullshit, but they can't explain their way out of a wet paper bag and justify it or rebut anything that I'm saying. And I'm out. That's it. I'll give you guys something to think about. You let me know. Let me know when Devin's fight gets announced so I can announce it on my channel and support it. You let me know when Andre's fight gets announced, Tevin Farmer's fight gets announced, and you let me know when Canelo's fighting and how long I have to wait to watch that, because they're bowing down to UFC 244. Buy UFC 244. The link's in the description to all my videos.